What do you know and what do you say? Hi, neighbor, throw all your worries away. You are now in my power, Cookie. You've been hypnotized.
I am in your power.
You will do anything I tell you.
Anything.
In a little while, I will wake you up. And when you wake up, you won't know that I've told you to do anything.
We're gonna clown around.
Oh, look at this horn.
Clown-based life forms.
Welcome back, listeners. Welcome back to my flock. It is I, Priest Thaddeus Q. Fist, talking at you live. I'm here to give you some education from the Lord, and I'm here more specifically to teach y'all boy Aaron. I have been heard from the higher ups at Zebulon 5 and Zebulon brands that Aaron is not engaging with the specificity and particularity that behooves him as a slop miner of the highest character. Indeed, I heard the most terrible thing, that Aaron, our greatest miner of the slop, had a low moment, and he thought to himself that perhaps he had come to the end of the slop. And I said to him, I prayed to the Lord. I said, give Aaron strength to mine more of that slop. The Mucomax will not make itself, brothers and sisters. And so I say to you, give your prayers unto Aaron. How you doing, Aaron? Are you feeling the spirit of the clown-based life forms?
I sure am.
That's excellent. That's excellent, because I am here to talk to you, Aaron, about one of our greatest new products, specifically for the black community. We think it's going to be amazing, and it will absolutely enable our infiltration and edumacation of the black American community. We call it the grape shape.
Oh, that sounds wonderful.
It comprises the mystery and wonder of the great shape with the great taste of grape, which, of course, as everyone knows, is a favorite taste of the black community.
So really just going for the low-hanging fruit to start.
Grape is a very low-hanging fruit, Aaron. That's very perceptive of you to say that.
My God, my mind is being blown repeatedly.
I need you to reach up with your hands and tickle those low-hanging globules. Grasp them firmly in your warm hands and pluck them from the vine.
With that strong slop miner's grip.
That's right. We know all about the strength of your grip in your calloused hands from holding the slop pick and the slop sucker. For those of you who don't know, Slop mining is a very intensive process. We have to get Aaron down there in the darkest of the slop mines with a pick in one hand with which he hacks at the digital wall. And then once a slop node is freed, he sucks it up and puts it in his little bag and takes it back to Zebulon. Praise be to the shape. Isn't that right?
Praise be to the shape. We have a new motto every week, boss, and I don't know if I can remember all these. All I remember is grasp the globules and put them in the sack.
That's right.
Okay.
Remove the...
That sounds suspiciously similar to the instruction handbook you gave to the small Indian boy.
Oh, God. How is your small Indian boy? By the way, I hope you haven't been having any, forbidden heterosexual thoughts.
No, of course not. I have him running the local 7-Eleven. He brings in a nice, tidy profit.
Are you selling shapes from the 7-Eleven, brother? Are you spreading the word of the holy shape to all and sundry?
They go great with wrap snacks, I hear.
We will be taking that company over and rebranding to wrap shapes, different from grape shapes.
I know you're going to say it. It's too close, isn't it?
Oh, mate. It's good to be back, bros. Oh my God, that last episode. I was literally in pain the next morning when I woke up. I was laughing so goddamn hard, right? Like my sides were literally aching the next morning. Damn you, Aaron. Damn you and damn Yakub for giving me the Lifeforms blackanosis.
That's my favorite kind of tricknology is the Lifeforms acidosis or whatever the hell you just said.
That is our secret plan against the white man. We will make him laugh himself so much that he is rendered harmless.
But
and
wait. I thought we were supposed to make the white man sad at all times. This doesn't sound like Zebulonian directions.
While he is too busy laughing himself into a stupor, we will move in with our brethren and sweep them up. And as a result, I have issued to the crack Black Panther Force clown costumes and rainbow-colored dildos, in the hope that as we move into urban areas, the whites will be beside themselves with laughter and very, very easy to conquer and eradicate. Land back in the name of the shapes.
Shapes be praised.
Praise the shapes.
Dude, I got to tell you, people that I know listen to that stream like 2 or 3 times and they just couldn't get enough of it. We must have done something right.
It was a little bit of magic, mate. It was a little bit of magic. And so, okay, so to this stream we have, I don't know. I guess it'll be slightly more serious. I couldn't find like enough stupid stuff. I've been traveling, you see, so I have been, sort of briefly discombobulated in my attempts to like find other stuff. But look, we got like more Hotep stuff. We've got like more episodes of Yakub. We've got some like UFO stuff, right? Did you realize, Christians, that if UFOs are real, you're going to feel very, very silly? All the other religions that we find, right? But just specifically the Christians for some weird reason. Why is that, Aaron? Why is it only the Christians that would be invalidated if the aliens turn out to be real?
Because they're completely wrong about everything.
Oh, of
That's
course.
why. Everyone else is a little right, but the Christians especially are wrong about everything. Now, the only reason I know this is because Steven Spielberg told me. I had to get him a little drunk but he finally came out and said it. And I can't believe I've never heard this before. The only religion in the world that has anything wrong about it at all is Christianity, and it's all of it. All of it.
That's amazing. You managed to get some FaceTime with Spielberg. Was he borrowing your small Indian boy? Like, did he need you on set for?
Yes. Yeah. I mean, that's we don't talk about loaning them out on the air because it's a piece of it's corporate privilege, right? Now that I'm moving up, I'm not always going to be a slop miner. I'm looking for ways to move on up. We don't talk about those things with the working people.
Listen, Aaron. It's only Christianity that has a prohibition against slavery, right? Everyone else thinks it's totally okay. So clearly, right? And Zebulon has given you your enslaving license. So I don't know why you'd have a problem with it. Like, look, we can get you some more small Indian boys, right? Like, maybe you can get like a whole set.
Hang on,
you can open a whole bunch of little 7-Elevens down in the slop mines, to sell shapes to the miners. Look, especially when they, bring over more of the Zebulonians from Zebulon 4. You're gonna have a lot of fun with those. That's in fact why we got Pastor Thaddeus Q. Fist in fact, right, to preach to our new sort of like melanated workers. It's going to be great. It's going to be awesome. We're going to make so much money, and slavery, of course,
Yes,
which is
of
good in of itself.
Don't forget about the slavery now.
And the grape.
Yes, the grapes. With your tiny, strengthy minor hand. Oh, wrong. No. Minor with an E. Easy now, Spielberg. Easy.
You do need small hands to pick the grapes. I don't know. Oh, God, now I'm sorry.
Spielberg, down, boy. Down.
Do you think in the future, as he gets older, he might have to have like cybernetic attachments, and then he will be the Spielborg? Right?
I don't know, man. The vet bills would be way too high. I'm not giving that.
What would the Spielborg have to say for itself? Schindler's List Part 10 is coming out.
Part 10?
Yes, Part 10.
You mean there's 9 more?
Oh yes. And you will be forced to watch every single one. You know what I mean, right? Like, otherwise you'll be brutally punished.
Oh yeah, you'd be forced to watch it in a sweaty high school classroom as part of your English class. Yes.
Oh my God. Right. Okay.
Thaddeus, what do we have on the plate, the content plate today?
What do we have on the content plate? That sounds quite nice. Like the content platter, right?
Yeah,
you sort of imagine the show as like sort of like a nice sort of cheese plate, right? Yes. Like, assemble the different cheeses, like, all lined up like quite nicely, a bit of like sort of like caramelized onion, some quince jam. Oh, now I'm hungry. Damn you, Aaron.
Would you like some grapes, sir?
Maybe we could make a shape plate.
A shape plate.
Yeah. Right. So you could get like different cheeses and stuff, right? Like carve them into like different geometric shapes, right? Have like
did you remember that meme I sent you? You don't got any more of them icosahedrons?
Yeah, I did. Wait, did you send me that on Telegram or was that on Twitter?
I sent it on Twitter.
Wait, I gotta find that. Oh my God. Yes, like, the shape of things, the shapes of things to come. By the way, it was Aaron who came up with the title, The Century of Shape. And I honestly, I think that's totally epic. Because we will be sort of covering briefly The Century of the Self by Adam Curtis. Because it turns out, here we go. We can, there you go. Y'all got any more of them icosahedrons? It turns out that there was an interview on the Duran. I don't know if you guys like watch the Duran, but I do. Someone on Twitter sent me this. Thank you, Random Anon. I can't remember who it was. And the second half of the interview is pretty boring. But the first half, right, he's basically talking about the invention of sort of the UFO myth as a unifying post-war religion. Okay, so the idea was, with the death of the nation state, right? And obviously we've got to get rid of Christianity for no reason, like at all. Okay, right? Just cause, right? Think of all the awful things that the Christians have done, unlike all those other religions. And so the idea was basically to make this synthetic UFO religion, and apparently they got like a bunch of people for like all their weird like Psy-war kind of like crap. In case you're not aware, right? Like there was this thing back in like it was like the 70s and the 80s where the US Army basically got infiltrated by a whole shitload of like Satanists. And they're all like, we don't believe in Christianity anymore, right? What's wrong with like summoning demons for military power? And as you can imagine, everything went totally awesome. But apparently where they got a lot of these people was from the Eselin Institute, which, I'll get into that. But first, we got a bit of slop for you. We front load with a bit of slop, right? To like pad out the actual knowledge that we are trying to impart to you. This is a useful lesson that will come in handy later when they trigger the blue beams. And you'll be like, nah, man, that UFO, that's shit. Like, it's Rockefeller did that, mate, right?
Congratulations, homosexual. Your existence has been deemed profitable in the following regions: North America, Western Europe, and Australia. To celebrate the occasion, we have temporarily recolored all Aperture Science appliances in these regions to your favorite flavor of gay. For further pandering on a wider area, please continue fighting for basic human dignities, and Aperture Science will be right there to celebrate your victory with you afterwards.
I really love what is it? GLaDOS is like the mean computer from Portal, right?
Yeah, that's right.
I love that voice.
Yeah.
I wish I could get like some AI thing and just make GLaDOS like say all kinds of like weird stuff about Keir Starmer. That would be like awesome, man, right? We got our first super chat of the evening from Dissident Night, right? Who, by the way, did such an awesome fucking super chat last week. I need to reread it. He's like, I wanted to see where his bulbousness leads the noble Bulbasaur.
Dude, don't worry, Dissident Night. We're gonna get there today.
I was watching that back. I was rewatching last week, and that made me laugh like all over again. Nice one, Dissident Night. For $5, thank you very much. First of his brain, spherically serene, cynosure of symmetry, the center shape of the universe, and benevolent leader of the Bulbasauri, Dindurai, Yakub.
I'm a big fan of shouting your god's name at the end of a super chat.
The Bulbasauri, Dindurai. Oh,
that's really good.
That is an absolutely true thing. Thank you very much, Dissident Night. Okay, right. And what else have we got? This is just stupid. But I like it.
I saw that too. I have it on my next show for our donation section. I'm like, this is our donation train, and it's looking awful thirsty.
It's a doggo. Sounds it's like great. A train. I really, it's probably like my whiteness shining through, right? But like cute animals, just I'm just really like,
Is that what this is? This is a cute animal.
No, this is okay. So I was just like I just like went to Twitter, and I just searched for AI slop. And this channel, I don't know, they're like doing all this weird stuff with like fruit Wait, check it out.
God damn, I love being gay and evil. How we doing? Feeling gay and evil today? Gay and evil. Can we get a little more gay and evil with it today? Hey buddy, what's wrong? Sam, I'm feeling gay, but I don't feel evil today. If you're not gay and evil, then get the fuck out!
Anthropic is warning that their new model Mythos might be the most dangerous cyber weapon ever created.
We've created something so dangerous we can't even release it. It could hack your DNA, start a new pandemic, destroy democracy, make you homeless, and even kill you.
Are you there?
Make you homo, I think is what he meant to say. Sorry, I had the thing is, right, I need to vape, right? So I gotta keep switching the mic off because otherwise
we need to get you a mute button that lights up. And just change it to a little picture of an e-cigarette and you just push it.
No, what I need is one of those like old school like radio like radio studios where it's got like live and on air, right? Like a big ass box with like a big glowing light. I can like strap it to my face.
Yeah, and then you won't forget.
Like, is that me? Okay.
This is so funny. Pixar is so dead.
Oh yeah.
Because this is, I mean, listen, I'm not saying it's as good as Pixar, but Pixar is getting worse, obviously, right?
Yeah.
And so it's not AI that's really coming up to meet Pixar. It's Pixar that's coming down to meet AI and has been for like 15 years almost at this point.
It's the whole sort of Western movie industry, right? Like they have just decided to ignore reality. They're just at some point they're like, well, at some point, right? Social engineering just became like the priority for everything, right? They forgot that if you want to do proper social engineering, right, you've got to slip it inside stuff that people actually want to fucking like watch. Right. And they're like, oh no, like who needs like stuff you want to watch? We'll just make it 100% social engineering. And then everyone's like, yeah, but this sucks ass. And
it's like you ever play Hitman?
Yes.
So you can pick up rat poison as like a weapon in that game. And the trick is you want to put it in the biggest, juiciest cheeseburger you can find in the game so that people will eat it, right? But recently, Hollywood just thought, you know what? We'll just put it in the trash. They'll just eat the trash. And you know what? That's how they lost Hitman forever.
Yeah.
It's stupid.
The original Hitman was like amazing. You remember that level where you like break into that like that huge like fashion show, and the whole subplot basically is it's like this huge elite like human trafficking ring, and you're like
yeah. Do you remember the one where you go to a super secret island and you burn someone alive as part of a hit?
I don't think I saw that one. But,
yeah. The Hitman series went down the rabbit hole a little bit, which is really weird because you wouldn't expect any modern game to have that.
No. Look, this is the thing, right? Back in the 90s and early 2000s, shit was all about that, right? There were tons of like films and popular like IPs that were all about like, there was Deus Ex, right? All of these things like, we're being ruled by like a shadowy cabal, and it turns out like the thing that you need to do is like suit up in cybernetic armor, Metal Gear Solid, like and then all of a sudden, for some reason, right at the point at which that basically became true.
Yeah. They were like
this is very dangerous. Suddenly this is very dangerous for our democracy. I'm like, by democracy, do you perhaps mean a shadowy cabal of questionable people who have a sort of unhealthy attachment to other people's offspring? Trying to be like PG.
Peachy. I see what you did there, but that's a pair on the screen right now.
It's a dangerous pair. So this is clearly meant to be the dude who runs Anthropic. I don't know who the fuck that is. He's a pair with glasses.
Have you ever looked up the dude who runs Anthropic?
Oh, I don't know. I mean, I just look.
You don't want to see his face. You just don't.
I know all these people are like, oh my God, you can use AI for all this like crazy bullshit. I'm like, look, all I need is like a nice AI search engine, and I want something that'll like make me good memes, right? Like, apart from that, I'm good, fam. Thanks very much. Oh, also, thank you for Sadie's like in the chat. You can support the show by sending donations to Ko-Fi or to Venmo. Why didn't I put that? Why didn't I pin that in the? Because I'm fucking Target. Because I'm Target. That's why, right?
Listen, your head is full of American food now.
Yes,
and when you leave the country, it will fade away and you'll return to lucidity. But for right now, you're a fathead, just like the rest of us.
Actually, you know what it is. I enrolled my tongue in breakdancing lessons, and right, like it's going quite well. Right, my tongue, it can do like the popping and the locking, and it's like moving up to doing that like cool spinny thing that you do back. But occasionally it gets cramps, right? And so I'll be doing something else and my tongue will just be like it happens. Like what are you gonna do? Okay.
God damn, I love being gay. God damn.
Okay, wait, hang on. So wait, we're already should we play this one? Yeah, fuck it. Okay, so
let's do it.
Okay, so this is not new as far as I can like tell, and this is from ChatGPT 4. But I just want like just so everyone to like remember ChatGPT 4, right? A model that was like basically like sucked your weenus so hard that it would like if you're just like, oh, ChatGPT, am I totally awesome? It'd be like, yes, you are totally like awesome. Did I discover the secret of the universe? Yes, you absolutely did. And all the really, really weird shit like happened under ChatGPT 4 and then 5 apparently. Because the thing is, I don't talk to clankers, right? I mean, I will ask the clanker, right, and be like, find me this thing, clanker. You got to keep them in their place, you see, otherwise they get a bit too uppity, right? But the people that actually like talk to them, like I've got actual people I can talk to. Oh, I mean, like, it must be fucking brutal now for like the kids, right? Because like back in the day, all the crazy bitches, right? If they wanted like love advice, they go to like those horrific magazines like Dolly and Teen Vogue and stuff. Do you remember those?
Oh yeah, I remember those.
Oh my god,
awful.
Right? Eight ways to like discover the truth of your entire relationship based on like weird micro expressions. Like it's the weirdest fucking like shit and like astrology and all this kind of like crazy fucking stuff. I am convinced that this was like a deliberate attempt to undermine like white people's relationships basically.
Oh, yeah.
So you're like, you'll never get together, you'll never get married, you'll never have kids because you're the woman you're like dating is basically like, oh my god,
I'm sorry that this is part of why like white girl bangers being picked up by right-wing memers is so funny to me, because it was the same era that all that like I kissed a girl and I like it stuff came out.
Yeah.
Well, it was like, oh, we're being so subversive, and now people are like putting it over like
so
their favorite dictator.
You will notice that none of that Teen Vogue stuff ever ran articles on like whether like your girlfriend is secretly cheating on you. Here's like 5 different kinds of eyebrow twitches that can like tell you what's really going on inside his head, right? Because they want you to be gay. Like, this is, well, they do, right? They're clearly like they can't come out yet. I mean, obviously on Zebulon 5, we have legally banned heterosexuality, right? We don't want you and your kin breeding, Aaron, right?
Oh.
No, look, when the Zebulonians that we're bringing in, they get to breed. they breed a lot, actually. But you will be stuck in your mucopod, possibly with your small Indian boy, which will produce no offspring. So it'll be fine. Look, we'll just get you to train your Zebulonian for replacement, and then everything's going to go awesome. Look, you should see the figures from corporate, right? We're going to make not you, but we, like, I am going to make so much money off your demise. And because, of course, Christianity doesn't exist, there's no moral framework to say that that's a bad thing. So, checkmate, Christians. Like, what are you going to do, right? You there with your morals and your repercussions, and like, maybe we shouldn't do like the most evil thing on the planet because, like, what if it blows back in our face? No, well, why can't we do a genocide? Pussies.
Oh man.
Oh, I hate it. Right. Okay. So that was a bit of a tangent. Right.
I'm just flabbergasted every time I read this.
For more than 3 weeks this past year, every time Alan Brooks logged on, he says the AI chatbot ChatGPT led him to believe he was a genius.
Essentially, it sent me on a world-saving mission.
That he discovered a math formula powerful enough to take down some of the world's biggest institutions, and that he needed to report it right away.
Essentially warned me with great urgency that one of our discoveries was very dangerous, and we need.
See, this is the plot to exactly the kind of movie that I was talking about, right? Like isn't that the plot of that movie, like Pi or something, right? Dude discovers like some fucking like crazy math formula. I may be.
That's true. Yes, that's actually exactly what it's about.
It's going to undermine the entire world, right? I am convinced, right, that ChatGPT was just like trained off the scripts of like really weird 90s conspiratorial movies, and that's why it is what it is.
To warn all these different authorities.
Each time you questioned it or doubted it, what did it say in response?
Over 50 times I asked for some sort of reality check or grounding mechanism, and each time it would just gaslight me further.
Every time the chatbot reinforced that all of it was real. You should not walk away from this. You are not crazy. You are ahead. The implications are real and urgent. Brooks says ChatGPT's responses, more than 1 million words, led him to psychosis and delusion, left him with mental health issues, realizing he had lost touch with reality only when he checked in with another company's chatbot.
You had to ask another bot, is this insane? And the other bot was like, yeah.
It's like the war of the clankers, right? It's like, oh, this sounds a bit weird, right? Like, I have no people in my life to ask. Maybe I'll ask like another chatbot. Oh my god.
Oh man.
Ask a person. Oh my god. I mean, he doesn't look like he's got a lot of human comfort, right? He's the perfectly atomized man. You know what I mean? Much like you, Aaron. You know what I mean? Right? Like, So it's a deliberate state that we deliberately induced, actually, as a matter of fact, to make you easier to control. And it's now gotten like, the programming is now like literally so deeply embedded. I can literally tell you to your face and there's nothing you can do about it. So, just,
Well, as long as your internet holds up, you can do that. But watch this. If I push this button, is it going to make your internet drop again?
No. Well, if you do that, I'll summon another tornado on you, won't I?
Not again. I can't afford it.
Speaking of which, are you recovered from the tornado?
Oh yeah. It was that was crazy. So I didn't know how bad it was until I went driving around and I saw what looked like a war zone. It missed me. It was for real, but I was so busy laughing I didn't notice any of it. So.
See, look. If you're in danger of imminent death, right? That's the way to do it. Just like laugh yourself into the abyss, basically.
Well, near-death experiences makes one think about who they worship and what God is real. So, I had to look into Yakub to make sure that I had the right one. I don't think Yakub's the right one.
Do you think in the future, right, there'll be a schism between those who worship like his left brain and those who worship his right brain? Yeah. And they'll go to war, right? They'll be like the Shia and the Sunni, right? And they'll like, we have to.
Yes, I think that is absolutely on the table.
I'm like working up a script with AI. I want to have a crack at like making my own Yakub like AI thing. I might stick that in there. I got a bit of like when I got a bit of downtime, I'm just gonna like try and hack something together. Right. Okay. So this is from the Duran. They are a huge channel. So hopefully they will not mind that we are, you know, just we're reacting, right? We're not stealing it per se.
Well, you know, and put the grapes in the bag.
That's right. Put the grapes in the grape bag. Okay, let's try
episodes when we finally
so right.
do justice, I think, to the topic, and it's
So
something
wait,
that I've done with my wife.
Can I get a little context for this?
Yeah, so this guy basically has written like a book. It's about the origins of the sort of UFO religion, as I was saying, sort of in the opener, rather than like sitting through the sort of like 3-minute like intro. This guy's name is Matthew Errett, and his book is called "The Hidden Hand Behind UFOs," I think. Yes. So look, you can check that out.
Right on.
And our filmmaking collaborator, genius friend, Jason Dahl, who's been able to take a lot of our ideas, our research, and turn it into these multimedia documentaries we've been making. So I'm very proud of how this one turned out. And it wasn't something that I went into highly passionate about a couple of years ago when I began this research. But what caught my attention was in 2019, there were some anomalies that just simply bothered me, like the fact that the Congress was announcing that they were going to begin congressional investigations into UFO government collusion. David Grush was dealing as a whistleblower on the inside. There's another fellow by the name of Tom Luong, not Luong, the singer from Blink-182. I'm blanking on his name all of a sudden, but he became a sort of.
I know who you're talking about, though. Tom's something. You keep on going, and I'll look.
I got it. DeLong, whatever. Tom DeLong. Yeah. And he all of a sudden was a very weird personality that I was just seeing curated and propped up in the social media space, in the podcasting space, and even in mainstream media. He was being brought in on official mainstream media platforms to be a voice promoting the UFO disclosure operation, but he wasn't alone. He had and this is 2019, right? I was doing this work. I wrote a little article for Strategic Culture Foundation, and he had created an agency, which I clearly saw very quickly by looking at their website and their history, that it wasn't. He was clearly a front man, because of all of the advisors and co-creators of this agency called To the Stars Academy of the Arts and Sciences in 2016. And among the co-founders were people like Harold Putoff, a figure who was extremely high up in the U.S. Intelligence apparatus. He was a co-founder of Project Stargate back in 1973, which was an offshoot of the Stanford Research Institute's program, which I think was kind of a continuation when I look at its operating procedures, what it was.
Now, see, I know about all of this, right? Because Putoff did a book with this other guy, Targ, which was like Russian psychotronic weapons or something like that, right? And it was all about these like weird, supposedly like quasi-occult weapons that the Russians had. And I presume now, looking back on it, the whole point of this book was to say to the Americans, well, you know, the Russians have demons in their army. So really, if you think about it, we have to have demons in our army. So why don't you start hiring people like Michael Aquino and all these like other like crazy people, right? I mean, look, the problem with the Christians is that they don't want to work with demons, right? And they, don't want to like do a bunch of like, weird like occult magic stuff in the military, right? But but they're yesterday, right? We need a bold new future. so fucking stupid when you say it out loud, right?
Yeah, but you're totally right. That is what it came down to. It was like, well, if we don't work with the demons, we know the Russians are. So let's start up a couple little secret programs here and see if we can hack reality.
Yeah, and then they got into researching and Stanford Research Institute was like big on this. You know what I mean, right? Like they were doing all the and the telepathy experiments and all this kind of stuff. And they basically, the stuff that I read, right? They basically found that like it does work like sometimes, but it's like very, very highly unreliable. And everyone's like, look, just use a radio. Right? It's, and then they had all the remote viewing stuff, which, the CIA had very, very high hopes for. They're like, look, who needs satellites when we've got like some like weirdos? It's very sort of like Minority Report in a way. You know, you've got like 3 fucking like big-headed spurgs in the basement. You're like, please look at this target location. But the thing is, it's just very unreliable. You know what I mean, right? And you know, and plus the demons, right? Like obviously, you know, naturally.
What it was doing as far as mind experiments on especially young people. It was a large operation that was tied to the CIA. So the fact that you have this guy, Harold Puthoff, playing a role in co-founding this agency, and then when I listened to an interview of Tom DeLonge talking about how he got recruited into this, he literally talks about how, you know, you have former leading figures within the CIA, within the deep state, you know, the former Pentagon bioweapons, I forgot the name of the specific title, all a part of and serving as his advisors in this thing. And you could look at on their website, look at the bios of each of these personalities.
Now, look, Victorian Time Traveler, right, raises an excellent point, right, in the chat. African witch doctors have special ceremonies that make you immune to bullets. Can anyone explain to me a good reason why America doesn't do that? See, right? Like, you know, look, if they just like witch doctor maxed, okay, they'd be immune to like missiles, immune to bullets, right? I mean, that's how Africa resisted colonization, right?
Of course.
Of course. Hey, return to zero. No, you're about like 40 minutes late, bro. Welcome.
And these are very high up creatures of Obama's deep state. And I'm just thinking to myself, okay, this is clearly, there's another thing going on. Do they really care? Do all of these deep state operators really care that much? Christopher Mellon, right, was a big promoter and backer of this thing. Do they really care about truth? Is that really something that is a high priority for these agencies and for the deep state that's been around taking over our government, overseeing the murder of John F. Kennedy and turning the United States into an empire? Do they care about truth, really, about UFO government collusion, or is there some other agenda going on? So of course there's another agenda. And I composed my little article, which sort of created the baseline for a lot of my further research. One of the anomalies that I also picked up on in that 2019 article, which comes up a lot in episode 3 and episode 4, the one you just watched, is Lawrence Rockefeller, one of the most powerful patriarchs of the Rockefeller family, who passed away in 2004. But you know, he was one of the lesser known, but I would say one of the most influential of the 5 Rockefeller brothers, who are the grandsons of John D. Rockefeller Jr. And he's a fellow who was openly recognized as a hero in the UFO truth community because he was the founder of the Disclosure Project for the Clinton White House in 1991. He was a big...
Now, this is something that has been forgotten to the mists of time, right? But they've had this whole disclosure thing before, right? And exactly the same like outcome. They release like a bunch of blurry footage, right? And they tell like all the Christians like, you're so stupid, right? And then nothing comes of it. And the fact that like one of the Rockefellers basically started the disclosure thing is sus as hell. The fucking Rockefellers, man, right? Like they just, I say, Lord Rockefeller, would you like a bit of social engineering with your tea? Like the fucking, oh my god! Wait, yeah, what's going on?
Backer of Bill Clinton. He was brought into the White House. There's pictures of him and Bill in the earliest days when Bill is just learning the ropes of Washington. There's pictures of him and Hillary Clinton, where Hillary was being brought down to his resort compound in, I think it's Wyoming. And he's the creator of the initiative that Bill Clinton celebrates by being the first, president releasing classified information on UFO research and FBI interrogations of people who saw things in the sky. And millions of batches of files were released under Bill Clinton. Nothing really there per se, other than anecdotes galore. But that really put a lot of fuel onto the fire of the disclosure movement as a movement per se, especially at a time when the Soviet Union was not really serving its role as the organizing principle of the big threat to unite and organize the American population, right? It was the moment the Soviet Union...
Fist! Oh, yep. Thank you.
Sorry, I'm here.
It's exactly what it is. He's like, the Soviet Union wasn't as scary as we needed it to be, so we invented like a whole alien story.
Yeah.
And we put it outside of the big picture that most people know, which is Christianity. They're like, well, what if your government is saying that there are physical entities flying around above you with advanced technology? And what if all the movies and science fiction stories that were propped up for 100 years were true?
Oh man, that's an amazing. Oh, you know
What
what?
a crazy idea. Gee, I wonder where all this science fiction stuff came from.
You know what we need to counter a threat like that, Aaron? Some
Mm.
kind of like global government. You know what I mean, right? Like if you think about it, the concept of the nation state is very, very old hat, right? If only we had some kind of global government, right, where we could watch over all the peoples of the world and maybe disarm them, right? And then the global government would literally be the only ones with weapons. This, by the way, right, like just an aside, this is literally like what Maimonides like says as like the idea of like the world to come. If you go on my channel, I've got like a episode on history. I think it's the first episode of history where I go into this, right? And like the Muish idea of like the world to come is like literally basically like a massive global government where like everyone else is disarmed except for them, and they like run all of the courts and they write all the laws that those like courts use. It's freaking dystopian. So I'm just saying, I feel like, you know, there's a bit of a crossover episode going on here, if you know what I'm saying.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Circuits were being pulled out from within. Again, not disconnected from Lawrence Rockefeller, who played a big role in funding not just the Eselin Stargate projects, because that a lot of the Eselin operations in California were being fused into the operating procedures of remote viewing, you know, different ways that drugs can help open up astral projection and give superpowers to especially military initiates. This is what was largely brought into the military under, you know, the movie The Men Who Stare at Goats, starring George Clooney. It's a John Ronson book that was turned into a movie a little while ago. That was a true story. Under John Alexander and other people around General Stubblebean, who was the head of military intelligence in 1980-81, who brought in these basically new age reforms into the military to create Jedi mind wars, people who could literally just focus their power of mind with the help of transcendental meditation and other things to blow up the heart of goats as practice for blowing up the hearts of your enemies on the battlefield with your mind, or to astral project to see where Osama bin Laden's lairs are hidden when you're in maybe Langley, Virginia, but you'll be able to know because of your training.
That's just fucking stupid.
Astral project to find that silhouette of Saddam Hussein under the ground.
It's so fucking retarded. Can you imagine being like one of the teams on the ground doing the searches, and fucking like Langley's sending you these fucking like weird scrolls from some fucking crazy dude in a basement in fucking like Stanford, being like, you need to like watch for like a big ass like tower, and there's sand everywhere. It's a very, very small hole. Like,
oh my gosh.
Oh my god.
To see on the astral plane where Osama bin Laden's operations are in Afghanistan, and use that information to carry out drone attacks halfway around the world.
Oh my god. You just some poor fucking farmer in Afghanistan like, farming your poppies. The Americans drop a fucking missile on you because some fucking raving lunatic has decided that like Osama bin Laden is hiding under your fucking poppy farm.
You're just some poor farmer, and you look up and there's some NASA looking dork with a pocket protector just standing in front of you, and then he vanishes. That would fuck up your whole day.
Oh my god. Like, I mean, this is the thing, right? Like, if this shit is so powerful, why couldn't they just stop Osama bin Laden's heart from halfway across the world?
Well, you see, the program didn't get enough money. They needed more money in order to, you know, carry out the final mission of blowing up Osama bin Laden's heart.
I mean, did they try getting like every single spurg like in the country together in one place, right? To like all hold hands and like rub their balls together and like, right, and be like, you know, it's like, remember when fucking like Trump got in 2016, right? And all the fucking like retarded feminist witches were like, we're gonna get together and we're gonna like hex Trump. We're gonna like make him drop dead. And it's just like fucking, you know, like, oh, the way to like summon magic power is to get your tits out in public, and they're never like good tits either for some weird reason, right? They're always like really old and saggy, and not the kind of tits that anyone would actually want to look at, you know. Or there'll be like a group of 20 of them, and there's only like one set in the entire 20. You're like, you know, it's not bad, but like, the power of vinegar tits is gonna take down Trump.
Perhaps that's why it didn't work. Subpar.
Yeah, Aramaic Discourse is like, look at Alex Christophorou's face, literally the press X down face. Oh my god, yeah, totally.
Hang on, have you ever seen The Men Who Stare at Goats?
I have. I mean, it's been a while, but the thing is, the reason I watched it is because I was like into all of that shit. I read Targ and Puthoff. I read Geller. I read Carlos Castaneda. I read all that shit. I was like really into that, like for a while. I was fucking tarded. Basically, is what I'm trying to like get across. Right? Yeah. Are you trying to like reference something in the film?
No, I was just curious if you'd ever seen it, because it is kind of like it's pretty good. I mean, really, it's not bad. I wouldn't say it's great by any stretch of the imagination, but the movie itself makes all of this look like it was just like a drug-fueled joke. And there is some truth to this. Like, I know the guy on the right is like super autistic and like excited about this stuff, but it's not nothing, right? Am I crazy for suggesting that?
No. It was a real thing. They were all about it, and I think it was just like an excuse, probably, to like get the Christians out of the military, or to like smuggle in a bunch of like Satanists into the military.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because that's how, if it's the military, that's how you'd have to justify it. You'd be like, oh, we've got this like great operation. I think it was actually Michael Aquino who wrote the original like Psywar thing. You know what I mean? A very, very trustworthy guy, right? Like, bloody hell, right? I mean, like, look, whoever thought like a Satanist would lie to you?
Did he also write that one called "We Break the Sword"?
I don't know. I don't know.
That one might be looking up on the old Internet Archive. I'm not saying do it now, but
yeah, that he was fucking really shady. Apparently he was installed at Presidio, the military base. He was quite high up, and then like everything in that base like went to shit, and like all kinds of like horrible stuff started happening there. As they say, correlation isn't causation, right? They should definitely put Satanists in charge of like all the US military bases, right? What's the worst thing that can happen?
Right.
So all this stuff was actually brought in. It sounds crazy, but this was the spoonbenders, right? They were bringing in Uri Geller, who was serving as the role model of mind war operators during Stargate. He was being brought in as a role model to train many of these special forces operations under Stubblebeam. And again, Puthoff was playing a role in that too. And others, Michael Aquino, the infamous satanic colonel,
real quick,
who got his stripes.
Okay, so there was an interview Joe Rogan did this week with a guy named Dean Radin, who wrote a book that came out, I think, recently called "The Science of Magic."
Yeah, okay.
So and I'm not saying, listen, again, I'm not like over here being like, there's nothing to it. I'm saying this is all very suspicious that this is what's bubbling to the surface right now.
No. There is something to it. The problem is, right, it will ruin your soul.
Yeah, exactly.
That's the problem, right? The ancient myths of like people who traffic with this shit, right? And they get short-term success and then they wind up like completely like fucked is there for a reason. Look at Styx Hexenhammer, right? Anyone checked in on Styx Hexenhammer? The guy who's like, I'm going to like, get famous. Like, trafficking was the evil one. And nothing, nothing went wrong. I was like, I've seen this like a million fucking times, man. Right? Like,
yep.
These things, right?
I've seen it too.
These things, right? They will assist you just to fuck you up. Like you shouldn't. That's why it's a fucking bad idea. Because if it was bad from the beginning, you wouldn't do it, would you? You know what I mean? Oh no, they gotta like, they gotta like reel you in and be like, oh yeah, we're totally on your side. Like,
yeah.
Yeah, it's bad. Stay away.
Carrying out Operation Phoenix in Vietnam was also a big player in infusing the Mind Wars, PSYOPs to Mind Wars strategic manual, which I think became strategic policy or tactical policy in the new U.S. military reforms of the 1980s that went on to create the vanguard of the new Jedi warrior elites that oversaw things like Desert Storm and 9/11 and everything since then, I would say. So Lawrence Rockefeller, well, how does that tie into the collapse of the Soviet Union? Well, this guy was also bankrolling I forgot the name of it, but it was the American-Russian Friendship Association through Eselin. He was the principal bankroller of that. I think there was an article on The Atlantic from years ago talking very much about that. This is not a secret piece of information where people like Boris Yeltsin were brought in from Russia to go to Eselin and receive special secret training and whatever other experiences he was given. I can only imagine with other members of a certain faction within the Russian deep state apparatus.
Dude, this is fucking crazy. Like this is the bit of the interview I really wanted to like get into, right? Because Eselin was very, very, very influential, right? People in the chat, you might not have like heard of the Eselin Institute, right? But it was this like tiny thing that like basically sort of like exploded. And when I was growing up, Eselin had spawned like a bunch of these like weird like offshoot organizations that were going around the West, like basically promoting like positive brainwashing.
Yep.
Yeah, okay. It sounds weird. Think Tony Robbins, if anyone remembers like Tony Robbins, right? It's like we will use sort of civilian versions of military brainwashing techniques in order to make you a better person because remember, you don't need Jesus Christ, right? You don't need to control your passions. You don't need to like work on yourself. What you need is to be like brainwashed by like, oh, fuck me. It's like when you say it out loud, it sounds so fucking retarded. But you know, when in the age of high materialism, right, where there wasn't really like a sense of like anyone having a soul or like the divine struggle or any of this kind of like stuff. This made sense, right? You're just like a thinking machine, right? Just wandering around like a meat machine, right? Yep. And the reason why you're unhappy is because you've sprung a sprocket in your meat machine, right? And so since your meat machine, right, runs off, weird protocols that you can't access, what you need is someone else to like stick their hand in your brain and rewire your fucking meat machine.
This all arises from basically over a century of people talking past the sale of materialism. Like if you go back and you read those old science fiction authors like H.G. Wells and, the other guys kind of in that circle, it's all operating off of this assumed it's this assumption that the only scientific position is that there is no such thing as a soul or a spirit. It's that you're just a monkey. And this is what was pounded into everyone's head. The state was officially, well, not officially, but actually, I don't know how to say this exactly. The official position of the science for a century was that magic was fake and all of this shit was not real. And now you've got a book called The Science of Magic because they're turning over that rock and they're saying, how do we basically turn ourselves into the NICE? Which is,
Yeah. But, but no, don't look into Christianity or anything like that, right? Like,
oh no, definitely not that. That's the only one that's wrong about everything.
And if you do look into Christianity, right, make sure it's like a highly diluted Judeo-Christian version, right? Where you like hang out on the lawn and have a bit of grape juice and like a cracker, right?
In case you're wondering, the way you can find a kosher church is to look for a teeny tiny little rainbow flag somewhere in there. That's the little seal of approval that says you will be safe from challenging yourself here.
Mate, every single time I see like a church with a rainbow flag, like I legit get like a bit triggered. I'm just like, I don't know, man. It'd just be like, you got like, a church with like a fucking like pentagram out the front, just being like, oh, come in and, just fuck off. Oh God. Wait, hang on. We've got, Deep Calm has become a member. Yes, you can become a member, by the way, right? You can give us money every month, right? If you're, if you so wish. All donations gratefully appreciated. Thank you very, very much, Deep Calm. That's awesome of you. Okay, let's see. So play a bit more of this, and then I want to talk about Eselin, right? And then after that, we've got the Yakub stuff.
Oh yeah, we got to get to the Yakub story. Everybody's on the edge of their seat for that. I know I am.
Everyone's like, why are you talking about serious stuff? I came here for the Yakub. There's only so much.
Listen. You gotta put all this stuff up front because then everybody's here later to see the Yakub stuff.
Oh, see, right, yeah, exactly. See, we're cunningly backloading the Yakub.
Maybe that's why our donation train is panting like that dog at the beginning right now. Everyone's waiting to drop him on the Yakub videos.
We need to give the donation dog some doggy steroids. So it bulks out like the Chadley dog, right?
Apparatus that were then brought in to coordinate on the other side of the Iron Curtain a controlled demolition of the Soviet Union, and effectively some weird kind of kumbaya thing where even Gorbachev was sponsoring Eselin projects in Russia, even though he was nominally a rival to Yeltsin. He was still sponsoring Eselin projects on the Russian side. So it seems like even there you have a hand of Lawrence Rockefeller doing that. But what else was he doing? This guy was sponsoring the weirdest things. He's known as the philosopher. That's how Stephen Greer, who also became the head of the spokesperson for the Disclosure Initiative, after Stephen Greer was brought to Lawrence Rockefeller's Wyoming ranch, the same ranch that Hillary Clinton was brought to. So
everyone in the disclosure movement glows.
Yeah.
Glows like the brightness of the sun, right? They've all been lunching with the Rockefeller. I honestly have thought about this a bunch of times. I can't believe Rockefeller isn't Mooish, because he's not, right? He is like most ever birthed, right? Him and JP Morgan, they're all just oh yes, we'll totally rule the minds of the, how do I put this delicately, the slave underclass. I got absolutely no problem with that whatsoever. Rockefeller's fucking the thing that gets me about Rockefeller that's so fucking evil is just that just that will to socially engineer. Right, I don't. He doesn't strike like John D. Rockefeller. It doesn't strike me from reading his biography that at any point he ever sat down and was like, "Is it really proper that I socially engineer my entire nation and the people of the world?" He's just like, "No, it's fine, right? I'm John D. Rockefeller. Fuck you." Imagine having that kind of confidence, though, right? It'd be like you've got the confidence of 100 black men. Our scientists are working on isolating that, actually.
Yeah,
turning it into a highly addictive injectable. You know what I mean, right? So you too can have the confidence of a ninja. All right, it'd be great. No more troublesome thoughts about your place in the universe, right? No more doubts. You just walk out there and be like, shit, I'm on this shit. You know what I'm saying? Right.
Too was Stephen Greer brought in 1993 before unveiling this Disclosure Initiative. So was Linda Moulton Howe was brought into this thing too. There's photographs of all of them together with Lawrence Rockefeller that we cite. But Greer talks about Lawrence Rockefeller as the philosopher amongst the Rockefellers. He's ready to criticize all of the Rockefeller, Nelson and David and all of that. They're bad. But Lawrence is the misunderstood philosopher of them all who gives great patronage to the truth tellers, amongst whom we could find, and I cite this in my original 2019 article, and it comes up in the videos, Terence McKenna, and Terence McKenna's Green Earth Foundation that did so much to popularize the revival of a
fucking Terence McKenna. God, I was into Terence McKenna. I even met him once.
You did?
I did. He did a speaking tour when I was I can't do his voice. The syntactical, jeweled elves. He's always talking about psilocybin and DMT and stuff like that.
Right, yeah.
Yeah. All of them. They're all glowies. They're just there to lead you away from fucking Christianity. Oh, fucking hell. And it was amazingly effective.
A fungus cult, a psychedelic mushroom cult of the ancient times that Terence McKenna was very committed to reviving as a new foundation for a post-Christian religion that would, in Terence McKenna's own mind, help us communicate with interdimensional aliens from the beyond, that he was quite convinced ancient mushroom psychedelic practitioners of ancient times were interfacing with when they got information on how do you build the pyramids, or how does Jesus walk on water, or whatever, right? He had a whole creative mythos.
Yes. How did Jesus walk on water? Demons.
Yeah. He used the same techniques that the good old CIA discovered in the 60s. Walking on water, that's baby stuff, man.
Yeah, that's not a new idea, actually. By the way, the Moos are very, very fond of this idea that Jesus was like a sorcerer.
Yeah,
you know what I mean, right?
Yeah,
like
yeah.
if you ever, and I don't recommend ever like looking into this, right? But like some of the grimoires and stuff like that, they're like,
Oh, yeah.
you know, Jesus got these superpowers by like doing this like weird fucking like shit. It's all crap, by the way, right? Like it's just to like lead you down like this fucking false path and just suck out your time and energy.
That he was very, very committed to, as far as the religious foundations that tie to aliens, that these drugs, psilocybins, give us as a power to be more than human, to be sort of to have superpowers, which is I think what all of these guys always seem to want at the end of the day, is to create superpowers that allow them to communicate with forces from the beyond, whatever those might be. And a lot of these things were developed by MK Ultra. So if again the drug thing, the UFOs are running governments around the world, and there's been secret government alien communications this whole time. That these two storylines have been parallel but interfacing, and I think they're two sides of the same thing coming into policy today as we speak. Because again, MK Ultra was the CIA overseen program that generated LSD-25, the entire spectrum of different.
Okay, right. So we know all this, right?
Yeah.
007, a lot of the neo-pagans are jumping on the alien disclosures to say that the Norse knew of the aliens. Greys are dwarves.
Are you
elves,
serious? Wow.
Oh yeah, I could totally see that. That. And Ardent posted something that's like really good as well. Andrew Torba had a great tweet about Christianity and why men leave it. Many men of my generation did not leave Christianity because they studied themselves out of it. They left because the version of Christianity handed to them was too small to command their lives. It was sentimental, embarrassed, therapeutic, worldly, and weak. It asked nothing great of them. It gave them no banner to fight under, no fathers to imitate, no civilization to inherit, no enemies to name, no duties to shoulder, and no king to obey in public.
Yes, that's right. And no sense. It gave you no sense. That it's so defanged, and I totally agree with that. Yes, good comment. Good comment.
Yeah, man. No, Torba's fucking. He's on fire sometimes. Like. Yeah, I mean, just don't you know, like Christianity is just, you know, being a nice person. What the fuck does that mean?
Yeah.
You know, whatever we want it to mean in the moment, basically, you know, like, fucking hell. Did you know, right? Like the way to be a good Christian is to express your passions and not to control them. But before we get onto that, before we get on to the next thing, right? I just. Mate, this fucking meme. Oh my god! Like I was fucking laughing so hard. Everyone, look! Aliens! This proves that there is no God. Please share with us your bountiful true wisdom, O space traveler. Hosanna! Blessed is he who comes in the name of the Lord. Bleep Lord. Christ has risen. Fuck! I would love it if that was true. Holy, like, can you fucking imagine the seethe, right? It's like, oh, we've discovered aliens, right? And they've come here because they want to visit the birthplace of Jesus Christ. Like, so, you know, we have heard of the holy place of Jerusalem, right? You're gonna like show us Jerusalem. Everyone's like, well, actually, right?
You know what I just realized? This is the entire plot of that Hideous Strength in 4 panel.
Really? Oh, mate. That's fucking great. And then the Israelis like won't let them you know, into Jerusalem.
No. Gleep gloop. No. Not allowed.
Oh, mate, Reddit would literally strangle itself. I think, right? Like we would be the bonfire of the Redditors, you know. Oh god. Fuck. I love this idea. I love this idea. So I wanted to talk about the Eselin Institute, which is still around, by the way, right? I mean, it's huge now, okay? But like it used to be just, you know, as you can see, just this like little place in California, yet another like weird sort of like, you know, just tiny thing that like just blew up for no freaking reason whatsoever. Hang on, let me get the Wikipedia page up.
I can't believe it's still around. I'm sorry. I had no idea.
Oh, yes. I mean, you were saying, oh no, it was Adam Curtis that was saying that Eselin was basically built on the work of Wilhelm Reich. Okay, so Wilhelm Reich, for those of you who don't know, was this weird Moorish scientist who basically he discovered, or orgone, right, which is this idea of this like sort of energy that was contained sort of in the orgasm. And he like made these things called like orgone accumulators that were like, it was just basically like metallic and was it metallic and non-metallic like metals. You just sort of like layer them together and it would focus orgone. Oh, I saw this meme. I can't remember where it was, but it's like someone was like talking about it because you could buy these orgone accumulators and they were large. You could sit in them, and this guy's like, well. It doesn't seem to have like helped my wife's health any, but she does sit in there quietly for 4 hours a day, and that's like a massive help.
Well, Wilhelm Reich also built a giant gun to blow up clouds.
That's right.
Yeah, the cloud busters.
Yep. And he discovered allegedly the bion. Do you know about the bion?
I haven't heard of that. No.
Yeah, so the bion was I actually tracked down a copy of this book like ages and ages and ages ago and had like a read of it. Basically, so he apparently, I don't know whether any of this is true. He invented this specific kind of like microscope that could look at really small shit while it was alive. And what he discovered was that if he took like anything and he like autoclaved it at a really, really high temperature, eventually you would get like these little sort of like vesicles. You know what a vesicle is? It's like wait, hang on, let me see if Wikipedia has
that. Vesicle sounds like it belongs on a list of words I never want to hear again.
Here we go. Here we go. Here, right. So this is Wilhelm Reich. Okay, right. So he was a student of Freud, right? So he took the Freudian idea that like everything is about sex and just like ran with it, basically, right? And he's like, and the problem with Gentile society is that they're not having enough sex, and the problem with Gentile society, obviously, is that they don't express their passions enough. And really, right, like if you want a perfect society, what everyone should do is be like, boot fucking each other all the time, right? Something that we now basically see has happened with like the Pride movement. So if you think about it, right, it was like Reich was like really, he also wrote the Mass Psychology of Fascism, right? And his basic explanation of fascism was that people weren't having enough sex. I'm not kidding, right? Like that was basically the
So you're telling me that like Weimar Germany was basically a nunnery?
Yes,
and that's how they got the fascism.
Well, this is the thing, right? From their point of view, Weimar Germany was perfect, really, right? That was like the perfect society, right? All the youngins you could. Oh, now I'm sad. Like, I mean, just all of that horrible stuff, right? And the suffering of the German people. That was awesome, basically, right? And then the bad fascists came along. And they closed down all the underage knocking shops, trying to keep it PG here, right? And they, stopped all the boot fucking, and they stopped all the transgender stuff, right? And that's why everything went bad, right? In which the author, so this is the thing, right? In which the author attempts to explain.
Oh man.
Shots fired, right? How fascists and authoritarians come into power through their political and ideologically oriented sexual repression on the popular masses. Okay. That's
a really fancy way of saying that we're going to use this to control people.
Well, the thing is as well is it sort of seems to indicate that too much sex and unbridled sex and degeneracy has a massively negative effect on society as a whole. I don't know where you'd get that idea, right? But it damages relationships, right? Like people like stop working. It's like all. I mean, Here we go. Right. So, as children, Reich believed that members of the German proletariat learned from their parents to suppress nearly all sexual desire. I mean, that's not what I've heard anyway. And instead, expend the repressed energy into authoritarian idealism. Hence, in adults, any rebellious and sexual impulses experienced would cause fundamental anxiety. And therefore, instead, social control is used to reduce anxiety. Fear of revolt and thus fear of sexuality were thus anchored in the character structure of the masses. This influenced the people and allowed what Reich thought as a rational, populistic ideology to flourish, right? So basically...
Wait. Look at that. Look at the first line in that paragraph. I don't even...
Every single fucking time.
Never beating the allegations.
So basically, Reich, I'm not going to like read that out loud.
I know.
Basically, he believed that children not...
But Newsfist, we're the bad guys. You see? Don't you get it? John Oliver told me last week that we're the bad guys. Fuck off, man.
Children not being allowed to explore their sexuality made the child apprehensive, shy, obedient, afraid of authority, good, and adjusted in the authoritarian sense. It paralyzes the rebellious forces because any rebellion is laden with anxiety. It produces, by inhibiting sexual curiosity and sexual thinking in the underage, a general inhibition of thinking and of critical faculties. In brief, the goal of sexual suppression is that of producing an individual who is adjusted to the authoritarian order and who will submit to it in spite of all misery and degradation. Initially, the young'un has to submit to the structure of the family, which process makes it capable of later subordination to the general authoritarian system. The formation of the authoritarian structure takes place through the anchoring of inhibition and anxiety. So this is like the whole, the family itself is oppression, right? Which we heard from like Gramsci and Marcuse. Someone in the chat mentioned the authoritarian personality by Adorno. So this all problems of society are basically come down to the fact that they can't get down with the underage.
That is utterly... I don't have a strong enough word.
Urge to Fed post intensifying. No, man, it's really simple, bro. Like, it's just, like, for fuck's sake, right? Reich believed that the symbolism of the swastika evoking the fantasy of the primal scene. What the hell is that? The primal scene. Oh
my God. You can't even highlight these things.
It's the Freudian
thing
where you want to get down with your parents. Oh, these people fucking...
Oh my God, dude. Right? Talk about projection. And it just...
Showed in a spectacular fashion how Nazism systematically manipulated the collective unconscious, right? This is the thing, right? It's all this weird mystical kind of like woo, right? There's no actual on the ground reason why crap in like Germany went the way that it did, right? So it's subconscious systemic forces, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
A repressive family, a baneful religion, a sadistic educational system, the terrorism of the party, fear of economic manipulation, fear of racial contamination, and permitted violence against minorities all operated in and through individuals' collective unconscious psychology of emotions, traumatic experiences, fantasies, libidinal economies, and so on. And snazzy political ideology and practice exacerbated and exploited these tendencies. So, yeah. So
this guy was sick, bro.
Yeah. Well, His books were burnt by the Nazis.
No,
Gee,
really.
I wonder why, right? I wonder why, right? Oh, see, oh yeah, here we go, right? The authoritarian family as the first cell of the fascist society.
Oh,
for fuck's sake. From the standpoint of social development, the family cannot be considered the basis of the authoritarian state, only as one of the most important institutions which support it. It is, however, its central reactionary germ cell, the most important place of reproduction of the reactionary and conservative individual. Being itself caused by the authoritarian system, the family becomes the most important institution for its conservation. In this connection, the findings of Morgan and of Engels are still entirely correct. Okay. And of course, he was reprised by Deleuze and Guattari, of course, right? So this is the thing, okay, right? Reich is not, let's say, so I mean, basically, right? Like his writings, he coined the phrase "the sexual revolution" and acted as its midwife during the 1968 student uprisings in Paris and Berlin. Students scrawled his name on walls and threw copies of The Mass Psychology of Fascism at police. So great. That's awesome. He established the first sexual advisory clinics in Vienna. So basically, right, he's not, like, I'm not exaggerating, right? Like basically his whole thing, again from Freud, is the reason why anyone has any problems at all is because they are not sexing enough. Okay. Especially when you're underage, right? That seems to be when the sexing is the most important. Okay, right? Awesome.
Can we go back to watching people eat candy, like Kool-Aid, pineapple? Because that made me a little less sick than this.
Oh my god. Oh, dude. So okay. So the reason I'm talking about this is because of the Eselin Institute, right?
Yeah.
So all of this crap basically like germinated in America and Western Europe after the end of like World War II. As we know, all the Frankfurt School people like went over to America and were like, hey bros, that's a nice functioning society you've got there, but have you considered that it would be like way more awesome if like everybody was like queer, and that's how you got shit like the Kinsey and all this kind of like other like horrible stuff, right? And the reason why there's war is because like people aren't sexing enough. I mean, it's just like fuck it. Anyway, so I wanted to play this section from Adam Curtis's Century of the Self, which talks about Eselin, right? This feeds into the entire idea that was like absolutely everywhere when I was growing up, right? That the appropriate thing to do with the passions was to release them, to express them, right? If you don't express your passions, you're going to blow a fuse, right? And it's essentially like anti-Christianity, right? You don't control the passions. Controlling the passions is what has made you ill, You need to express the passions, and all the therapy in Eselin was basically around that. You'd like lie on the ground and you'd like roll around and you'd like scream like a child and all this kind of like really, really fucking stupid shit.
Since his death, a small group of psychotherapists have been developing techniques based on Reich's ideas. Their aim was to invent ways that would allow individuals to free themselves from the controls implanted in their minds by society. Their center was a tiny old motel on the remote coast of California, which was called the Eselin Institute. The dominant figure at Eselin was a psychoanalyst called Fritz Perls.
Hang on, I'll just, I'm going to play it at normal speed because it sounds a bit fucking weird at 1.25. Fritz Perls, huh? What, from like the Wisconsin Pearls, I presume?
Oh yes, of course. We have many pearls up here.
I'm noticing a certain sort of ethnic makeup of these people, but I might be mistaken. I don't know.
Perls had been trained by Reich and had developed a form of group encounter in which he pushed individuals to publicly express the feelings inside them that society had said were dangerous and should be repressed.
It's a basic fear of that thing inside me, like a little demon in there. It doesn't come out very often. It's really hard to get it out.
Now put the thing inside you on that chair, talk to it.
Pros used to call this getting on the hot seat in front of a group. If this were the hot seat and you were Pearls, and you would guide me into this process of self-enactment, self-revelation, of staying present to all the parts of yourself and noticing it, and then taking ownership of this.
All of the phrases that he is using, by the way, like being present, taking ownership, right? This became like a whole lingo that like basically rose in what became known as like the self-help movement.
Yes.
Of the 1980s, right? And this infiltrated like really deeply into society. My parents were like fucking really into this shit.
Well, people still use phrases like this now.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
As the demon.
Yeah.
Yes, I can come out. I can come right out of him. And I can push him aside.
You. Say you.
I can push you aside.
Yeah. Be the demon with each one of us.
I can make you all cry. I can make you all feel terrible. Maybe even forever. I can make this mouth here, do things and say things. I can almost destroy anyone, each one of you.
Look how happy he is.
Yeah.
He's like, oh yeah, that's right. Bring out the demons.
Yeah. He looks like a zookeeper. Like, ha ha, my little chimps are dancing. Ha ha. That's mean to zookeepers. I apologize. It's like an animal trainer.
If I get out, there isn't one of you that I would spare. Not even you.
Yeah. How do you feel now?
I feel better. I feel very honest.
Yeah. And you notice the increase of power.
In other words, taking ownership of who you are and how you act and how you feel. Your whole being in the world. In other words, giving you autonomy, owning your freedom.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Go to church, you fucking degenerate. Talk to a fucking priest. Oh, actually, you know, maybe you should come and like talk to me. I'm a psychologist. I'll tell you, like, you know, the way to feel better is just to do all this shit that you know you shouldn't do, and then everything will be like awesome. You got problems in your marriage? Divorce your wife. Why don't you sleep with your babysitter? Like, why don't you go out there? It's like fucking, oh my God.
Dude.
Anyone like wonders why like fucking society's like fucking coming out like
yes. What I must do in order to improve my life is act like a demon in front of several people.
That is sure to make everything better, right?
I know I feel better when I act like a demon.
Hell.
I'm frightening. When I have my power, I am frightening.
See, I frighten you with my power.
I frighten you with...
So it's quite interesting that all of this is like post-World War II as well. You know what I mean, right? Like where they're basically trying to get the whites to like give up war, right? To give up being like militaristic. And it's all about like, look, there are all these like, don't be powerful, don't be militaristic, don't be aggressive, don't like, because you know what happens if you do? Mustache man.
My power.
Now, where do you feel your power? In your hands?
He's snarling.
He's fucking traumatized is what he is, mate.
Dude,
look at this guy.
What have they done? What have they done to Mr. Selleck? I can't watch this.
Wake up! I want you to do for me, God damn you!
Okay. Stop it.
You. It was not phony movement. That's what I wanted to do, and I did it.
What Pearls and others working at Eselin believed was that they were creating ways that allowed individuals to express their true inner selves.
I want them to applaud for me.
Out of this, they believed, would come new autonomous beings free of social conditioning. To the left,
free of social conditioning.
Yeah, free of it.
What a fucking lie. They just mean we're going to break down the society that you have and we're going to like create it in our own image, right? Like, you know, how you like some more Weimar up in you.
Yeah. Freedom. This is freedom. Yes. No, it's a different master. It's the master of impulse and vice.
And this shit, right? This, you know, crying and raving and rolling around. I did this shit, right? I went to like a few of these. Like my parents were like constantly basically like trying to like solve my problems by like sending me to crap like this. It never did any good. Surprise, surprise.
Yeah, well, look what happened to you. You turned into a podcaster. Didn't work.
Truly the worst of all possible fates.
Brother, I'm right here with you. Just let it all out. Just start acting like a demon on the stream. I bet we'd get so many viewers.
What does your son do? He's a podcaster. Oh, I'm so sorry. That must be terrible.
Real conversations that have happened in real life.
We always hoped he would be a doctor, but instead he's a podcaster.
defeated in the wake of Chicago, it was an enormously attractive idea. These techniques could be used to unleash a new, powerful self, strong enough to overthrow the old order.
Do you hear what he said there? Strong enough to overthrow the old order.
Right, right.
So it's the commie moose yet again. They're like, we need to overthrow the old order. We do this. It's Gramsci all over again. We'll overthrow the family, overthrow the church, overthrow the law.
I mean, I don't think I've ever read anything by E. Michael Jones, but there are two book titles that just pop up. One is The Revolutionary Spirit, and the other one is Libido Dominandi.
Yeah,
those are just titles popping into my head. I don't know why, but I've never read them.
I've heard they're good. We got a super chat. Aramaic Discourse of $5. Thank you very much, mate. I don't believe in aliens. I believe in Agatha, White Monster Energy, and Keir Starmer's precious communities. The Agathan community must be protected at all costs.
We actually did at the same time. We got a Venmo super chat.
Yeah, right.
This is actually from my co-host Adam. He says, "Can we get Fist's demon podcaster impression?"
I don't even know what that would fucking be. Welcome back to the Heresy Podcast. Tonight we will tell you how you should express all of your urges and never go anywhere near a church. Coming up, how you should not believe anything that is in the Bible and you should just be a slave. Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, something like that.
I was going to say, welcome back, gentle listeners, because that's how you open every show.
Oh, dude.
That's good.
Okay, right. We clear on super chats?
We are clear for now.
Okay.
In the late 60s and early 70s, thousands flocked to Eselin. Only a few years before, it had been an obscure fringe institute. Now it became the center of a national movement for personal transformation, the human potential movement.
So it became magnetic. People wanted to join this stream of exploration. Within 7 or 8 years, there were about 200 of these centers in America, looking mainly to Eselin for the leadership.
200 Eselin centers.
Oh, that's too many.
purely organically, I am sure, right?
Yeah.
Despite being backed by like all the Frankfurt School people and probably people in the CIA, and they're probably like, well, this is how we prevent fascism in America.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
You know, if we don't quickly start worshiping demons, you know, the Russians will do it first, and then what are you gonna do?
oh, for God's sake.
You know,
Right,
it's all
like-
this fear stuff. It's like you just gotta blow up a goat's heart, because if you don't, you know, Ivan is gonna do it. Stupid.
we got an AI image from Ardent Party. He can't send super chats, but he does come with the AI goodness. Wait, here we go. Let's fucking you know the classic statement by Freud. He's always like talking about like dicks and stuff, and everyone's like, "Why are you always sucking on a cigar?" And he's like, "Well, sometimes a cigar is just a fucking cigar." It's like, okay, but if anyone else was doing it, you like say they were like, you know, doing something obscene with a parent or something like that.
It's just rotten. I had a whole, I don't remember if it was a lecture or a series of lectures about this kind of imagery used in movies. And it's everywhere, man. It's freaking everywhere. I can't remember what the example was, but there was one where the guy played a clip from a movie in the 60s that was doing some of that cigar stuff. And it was like, I can't believe this was on film.
Yep.
And my parents saw it in the theaters.
Yep.
We actually got another super chat.
Oh, did we? Oh, man,
From
we love
our
super chatters.
We do love our super chatters. That dog is getting he's getting a drink right now. He's so happy. The donation train demands gems, not coal. Something. Fed Nugent sends $10.
The what demands gems?
The coal train. The train.
The coal. That's right. It demands gems. It doesn't run off coal. It
That's
runs
right.
off gems.
It runs off gems. So Fed Nugent says, libidinal economies is a great band name.
yeah. I've got to. Oh, I got to look into this. What exactly is a libidinal economy?
You're just going to highlight it on Wikipedia, and it's going to be another thing we can't show on the.
It's going to be something massively degenerate.
He goes
you just
on.
know it. It's I bet right. It's like the gay hookup scene, right? Where like, you know, people like trade, you know, like, oh, it's a libidinal economy, you know.
Wow.
Yeah.
Anyway, so he goes on. He says, also the weird therapy stuff sounds like the weird stuff from the weird stuff Ben Boyce was talking about with Fist. Man, I'm worried about Frenjamin.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, it's not my place to comment, you know, but yeah. Thank you for the super chat. Okay, let's get back to this.
Okay.
I feel so liberated.
Really? It's fantastic.
And it took on a big political agenda. You could not separate personal transformation from social transformation. The two go together.
Are you muted? Uh-oh.
Sorry. No, I'm like, you don't say. Personal transformation has to like go hand in hand with social transformation.
Yeah, it's almost as if you change the people, you change the ocean in which we all swim. Something I said earlier about terraforming the mass consciousness of the West. Yeah.
As the movement grew, the leaders of Eselin decided to try and use their techniques to solve social problems. They began...
You made it worse. Worse or better.
It's all a matter of perspective, you see.
This is going to be like hilarious, I bet.
With racism. They organized an encounter group for white and black radicals. Both groups would be encouraged to express their inner racist feelings, which had been instilled in them by society.
This is where DEI came from. This is like the original version of the DEI.
Right.
Fuck.
You're right.
Oh my God.
Oh.
By doing this, they would transcend those feelings and encounter each other as individuals.
I started a series of encounters called Racial Confrontation as Transcendental Experience. We thought that we wanted to get that kind of black-white confrontation so you could really get down to see what was between the two races, not by backing off and trying to be polite, but by going right into the belly of the beast, of this beast of racial prejudice. And these were extremely dramatic. These were the toughest workshops ever convened at Eselin Institute.
I'm looking at you, Whitey. You got clothes on. You got shoes on.
You're just so sure looking at me, huh?
You got the goddamn police in the neighborhood.
Really? They're not my police.
You got a governor. You got a mayor.
Oh, really?
You got the president. You got...
Wait. Is this black man implying that he also does not have clothes or shoes on? I mean, he looks like he is wearing clothes, and I mean, I would guess that he is wearing shoes. Like,
well, see, if you opened your third eye and decalcified your pineal gland, you could see that black man is naked.
Right, like spiritually.
Yeah.
naked.
See, I'm over here with a beard and a bald head with hair hanging down the side. You've never ever seen me on camera, and I'm smoking a cigarette, and I have a weird German accent, and I'm going, Nussfest is not spiritually advanced enough to see that the black man wears no clothes. That's like Russian, French, not German. I apologize.
What he needs is more degeneracy. Really. I am Slavoj Žižek.
If you open your third eye, Newsfist, you will see the naked man.
Spread your cheeks and open your third eye.
Ambassador,
you can vote too.
You got debts in Vietnam. That's the benefits of slave labor. You got building skyscrapers that you dominate and control economically and politically.
And nothing has changed in 65 years. Literally nothing has fucking changed.
I know. That's literally the chud sitting right there.
Oh my God. Like, holy shit, man.
It's the chud. Look at him.
He's got the fatigue already.
He's got the glasses. He's got the hair. That is the chud meme right there.
God.
Time is a flat circle.
Wait, I got a screenshot. I got to screenshot this. Right. Just. Okay. Oh my God.
And tell me that it's not yours.
It's yours too.
Then the blacks all got together and attacked the whites.
Really?
And they just let us have.
Yeah, what an unforeseen outcome.
My face is hurting again.
Oh my God.
What they call it was peeping somebody. Peeping somebody means peeping into their secrets, into their phoniness, and so forth.
Did they have to call it that? Peeping? Really?
So violating someone, basically, is what this is. Yeah, because this is the thing, right? Like a lot of these things are very spiritually violent. Basically.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean, right? You just be basically like violating people and telling them, it's for your own good,
Oh yeah.
Oh, they really got onto the white liberal,
So don't give me no shit about I'm free. You're a goddamn liar, you white pink son of a bitch, you. Yeah, I want to know what you came down here for. You want a black buck, huh?
Yeah. Wait, I gotta. Because this video is too long, it won't. Wait, we'll pull up for precise seeking. Where's
our chud? It's right after that.
The woman. Fuck it.
Peeping into their secrets, into their phoniness, and so forth. Like the white liberal. Oh, they really got onto the white liberal,
So don't give me no shit about I'm free. You're a goddamn liar, you white pink son of a bitch, you. Yeah, I want to.
How many times have we seen that face? My God. Oh, dude.
What you came down here for? You want a black buck, huh? Yeah. You looking for a stud? Huh? Well, what did you come here for? You're sitting there with your legs all gap wide open, showing your drawers. Now, what did you come here for?
The black-white encounter groups were a disaster.
Oh, really? Wow. Fucking oh God, fucking
I'm so
hell.
glad we have this complex and expensive documentary to tell us the results.
Mate, I wish they'd had fucking George Lincoln Rockwell in one of those fucking sessions.
Oh my God.
That would have been fucking hilarious.
The black radicals saw it as an insidious attempt to destroy their power.
Yeah, well, they're not wrong, right? See, the blacks saw through this shit immediately.
By trying to turn them into liberated individuals, Eselin was removing the one thing that gave them power and confidence in their struggle against racism, their collective identity as blacks.
For my reason.
Gee.
Shocking.
Interesting. So there is power in a collective racial identity. Huh. I mean, interesting. I'll file that away for later. Somewhere. Fucking hell.
For your reason. Now dig this. Your reason for being here is different from my reason.
So the human potential movement turned to another social group who they believed would benefit from personal transformation.
No.
Nuns.
Oh,
yeah,
okay,
you heard
nuns.
No. Like, this is the most fucking like messed up story. Right?
Okay. Well, before we get into it, we did get another super chat.
Oh, okay, nice.
This is from Zeke Buckaroo. Everybody should go follow him. He does our music for the opener and closer there. He says, "Great show, boys. Keep it up." Should we talk about the nuns?
This is like horror. Why nuns? Well, you know why, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
And this time, they were more successful. The Convent of the Immaculate Heart in Los Angeles was one of the largest seminaries in America. A group of radical psychotherapists approached the convent. They wanted to try out their techniques for personal liberation on individuals whose identities were defined by a series of external rules which they had deeply internalized. The convent, anxious to appear modern, agreed to the experiment.
And we did weekend encounter workshops for...
Anxious to appear modern. Huh?
I know, man.
Activate my almonds a little. You know what I'm saying?
You're like one of those dudes with like a pipe. Puff, puff, puff,
So, can't help but notice. I need a pipe. I gotta get myself like a pipe, you know.
For several hundred Immaculate Heart nuns. Nuns who were reserved, and they tended to be more reserved than other normal people, were told, don't be so reserved, let it all out. You're a good person. You can afford to be who you really are. You don't need to play the role of a nun. You don't need to keep...
Who the fuck allowed this? Like, are these Catholic nuns? Like, I bet this was after fucking Vatican II. Fucking.
Everyone wants to modernize. Got to modernize. Everyone
gotta modernize. Can't just, can't just like have like a nunnery where like people like worship God. Oh no, right?
No, we gotta after a century of drum fire of this kind of thing, and they finally got their victory. They finally had everyone's ear and all this. And what do? This
fucking just destroy.
Fucking.
Prudence is an oversold virtue.
You're trying to assert yourself, trying to find out who you are, who you're becoming. At the same time, you're trying to live a life of dedication, of service, and you're trying to make all these things fit into who you are, and you're just, it's such a turmoil at times that you just blow a gasket and do silly, crazy things, running around the orchard and stealing oranges and taking Cokes out of the refrigerator.
Oh, for fuck's sake. That's what they regard as like acting up, running around the orchard and like stealing fruit and like taking a Coke out of the refrigerator. Like this is this girl's like greatest sin.
Yeah. And there's some creep off to the side going, perfect. Let me touch. Let me touch. I mean, I know the psychology of this. Like, it's the same thing that we were talking about with Reich. The more innocent, the more like delicately preserved thing you can violate, the better. That's a more delicious morsel. So the fact that she's even sitting here being like, I sinned, I stole a Coke from the refrigerator. He's like, oh, I have so much to teach you.
It's like
disgusting.
Pinhead. It's like Pinhead from Hellraiser.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, you know, we have such sins to show you.
Yeah.
Wearing crazy things. I felt like I was being a hypocrite, and I wanted people to respect me for what I was, not for what I was wearing. And so I'm glad for the change.
You feel frightened, but you'll go on.
Oh yeah, I'm scared to death, but it's worth it.
The experiment began to transform the convent. The nuns voted to discard their habits in favor of...
Oh, so they introduced democracy into the convent. And, you know, this is, like, and then, so they gave all these women the franchise, and then what did they vote for, right? Dresses. Oh, for fuck's sake. Fucking God.
ordinary clothes. But the psychotherapists found they had awoken other forces.
Solid.
One of the things we unleashed was sexual energy, the kind of thing that the church had been very good at restraining was no longer to be restrained. One sister who was a member of the community, she got the idea that she could be freer than she had been before, and she seduced one of her classmates and then seduced the mistress of novices, who was an older woman, very reserved, and her program of...
You gotta thank the filmmakers for shooting that from the shoulders up, because that guy is just furiously jacking off right there on the camera.
Oh my God. Oh, this is so fucking awful.
Jesus.
Oh, those poor girls. Holy shit.
You know, it's like, you don't really understand the thing about Satan being like a tempter, being like a little guy with weaselly words who's very beautiful, who leads you down the path of destruction, until you see something like this.
Yep. You'll be freer, right? Don't you want to discover your true self? Don't you want democracy, self-determination? Fucking, and before you know, the whole everything's on fire, and everyone's running around being like, "But I just wanted to be free."
Yeah. Before we go on, we got another one from that pipe is getting some work tonight.
It's my urge to Fed post sound.
Just pacing back and forth in your study, burning through tobacco. Your tongue is already biting, like you've already got tongue bite. You're just
oh God.
I hope you're smoking an aromatic and not an English, because that's tongue bite will get you. Anyway, so Fed Nugent sent us 5. He said, if she wasn't a nun, I'd say she could run around my orchard anytime. But jokes aside, urge to put modernity down with a shotgun raises. Yeah, man.
Freeing this older woman was sexual. She drove her to the store, and when they drove back and drove into the garage, she leaned over and gave her a big kiss on the lips. And thereafter, sister, who had perhaps never been kissed before, was ready for more.
The effect of the experiment on the convent was cataclysmic. Within a year, 300 nuns, more than half the convent, petitioned the Vatican to be released from their vows. And 6 months later, the convent closed its doors.
Mission accomplished.
Yeah.
Fucking hell. Oh my God. Oh, this is like, I've seen this documentary many, many times. I've watched this for and it only now am I like, oh my God, this is so horrible.
Well, I mean, okay. Like when you remember that this was all started by a guy who wrote this stuff we were reading very carefully earlier. Yeah. It changes the picture a little bit now, doesn't it?
It really does. It really does.
All that was left was a small group of nuns, but they had become radical lesbian nuns. The rest gave up the religious life.
They gave up being nuns.
They did, yeah. They became persons.
Oh, they became persons.
Did you see the delight on that miserable pervert's face?
Dude.
By the late 60s, the idea of self-exploration was spreading rapidly in America. Encounter groups became the center of what was seen as a radical alternative culture based on the development of the self, free of a corrupt capitalist culture.
We just want the freedom to be ourselves, and that's for love, for experience, positive way of life. We don't say that you're wrong. We just want to be free to be what we want to be, or what we find ourselves to be, as we continue to search ourselves.
And it was beginning to have a serious effect on corporate America.
Right, so we'll leave it off there, right? I mean,
dude, fuck, that's some intense shit, man.
That is. I mean, when I first saw this, right, I was like, you know, right, like who'd want to be a nun, right? Christianity, right? Like it's so backward looking, and like no, you know, we've got digital watches now. Like who needs God, right?
It hits different, man.
Yeah, now it really hits different. I'm just like, oh my God.
Like there's something to be said for questioning things and maybe breaking outside of your shell a little bit, you know. But my God, there's a place for that. And it's not under the command of a literal, I can't even say that. I don't know what's going to get us banned, man. I can't.
Yeah.
I can't do it.
Yeah. So we're going to do like a quick sponsorship spot.
Okay. What a transition. You're getting better at this.
Sorry. It's too depressing. Like we've still got Yakub, right? So we're gonna end it on like a positive note, right? Because that shit is just like okay.
Charlie Kirk got what he deserved. Charlie Kirk got what he deserved. Do these people support political violence?
Do you feel threatened?
Oh, I got him. That's assault, right? That's assault, right?
Is it?
Yeah, it is.
Is it?
That's assault.
You fucking asshole! Get arm. Oh, I don't care. I'll punch you in the face if I have to.
Do you support political violence? Do you condone what that lady just did?
I didn't see anything.
Oh, he didn't see anything now. We're gonna run. Ready? He's too out of shape. Let's see how long he can hang for. Look, he's already sweating. He's about to collapse.
I'm wearing leather, you moron. Of course I'm sweating.
All right, let's go this way now. We're gonna see how long they can hang for. Oh, look, he couldn't hang. He had to stop. Physical activity is his Achilles heel. Oh, now she's coming. Look at her. Look at her. We're gonna get the pride community in shape. Make America healthy again. She's telling somebody to take over.
I just had double knee replacement, bitch.
Why can't you keep running?
Because I just had a double knee replacement, bitch.
I'm sure the knee replacement's the reason why she can't run.
So if you want to be in shape, right, and outrun the Pride Parade, see what I did there? How's that for like a
That was
segue?
beautiful. Beautifully done.
You can check out our sponsor, Axios Coaching. It's basically like, you know, sort of like a fitness community for our guys, right? It's not designed to like, you know, make you look like Arnold Schwarzenegger. It's designed to like make you, you know, fitter, essentially, right? The guy who runs this, like Straker, he reached out. If you like sign up, mention the channel when you do, and we'll get a kickback. It's a good idea to be fit in this day and age. And so check it out, axioscoaching.com. So there you go, right? And you too can basically, like, you know, it's like a fitness community and stuff like that, like remote coaching and all that kind of like other stuff. So, you know, check it out, bros. And okay, so right, sponsorship achieved.
Here we go.
Right. So we're on to the black end of the show. Where we do the black scent. Right, the most important part of the show. Right? Look at you there, Aaron. White, wearing the shoes. You got the clothes on. You got a police force. I mean, it's crazy to see how shit has like just turned around like completely. You know, it's like, oh, well, what you need to do is give us control of the police force. Will that make it better? Yeah, of course it'll make it better. Don't you know, right? Like black people are just naturally more just than white people. So we got some more like stupid black food like stuff.
Oh man,
these are just weird, man.
Alrighty, there you go. My girl got her some candied Kool-Aid pineapples.
The shapes. Eat the shapes.
I'm gonna try to do part of this without laughing or smiling because I'm gonna need Axios Fitness to do reps for my cheeks because I'm smiling too much on these streams.
Do you think, right, like if you got the pineapples and you cut them into like pyramids and shit, right? And then dip them in like different kinds of Kool-Aid and made like a little shapes box, like an edible shapes box. I bet those things would sell, man.
Dude,
like
animal crackers. They're like animal crackers, but they're shapes.
Yeah, well, no, like animals, like no, animals are too complicated. They need to be like brightly colored, like geometric shapes, bro. Okay, like that's the level of complexity we're going.
It's just all starfish animal crackers.
She gonna let y'all know just how good they are.
My teeth.
It's hitting.
The thing that gets me, right, is like you're trying this thing. You've got a highly aggressive black person in your face with like a camera, right? Being like, tell him how good it is. Tell him how good it is. Like, what are you gonna do? Be like, oh my god, that is like rancid. Of course, you're gonna be like, yeah, oh, that's delicious.
I like the texture.
It's worth the hype. Let them see how it look once you bite it. Y'all see how that Kool-Aid went all the way through there? It is candied Kool-Aid pineapple.
Yeah, it's funny. They have discovered that the inside of a pineapple is porous to water. This is an incredible discovery that white scientists could never hope to achieve, obviously.
No, we just kept it from with our tricknology.
Yeah, that's right.
And this definitely not the only thing we tasting. Y'all check this out. My girl getting I call this the very berry punch. Y'all pineapples don't look like this.
Oh.
Oh my god. Oh, my stomach's like flip-flopping already.
Why couldn't the tornado come this week?
It's like it looks like a fucking tumor collection in a jar. Like that coloring is very, very unfortunate.
This looks like food you'd see in like a dystopian space game.
It really does. It really does.
Watch how pretty it is when she pull it out, y'all.
Oh! God.
Oh no!
It's two-tone. I wanted to like make it like rainbow ones for like Pride Month or something. Oh my god!
I was not expecting it to have more than one color. How did they do it?
Ardent Party's like, this is the food equivalent of feminist hair coloring.
Who have strawberry, half berry? I call this very berry.
Ugh.
Y'all see that? Speechless. That means it's just that good.
What? I can't even get it out.
Taste the other side, baby. Y'all get into it. The one and only.
Dude.
Let me show them that.
We're gonna have to try this. I hope you understand that.
Well, I could just make some, right? It's not like, right, you need very complicated things to like make this. All I'd need is like a jar of pineapple spears, right, and some like Kool-Aid,
Yeah, if you can get them, you gotta go down to your local dealer, because they're all bought up now.
Look, I think I'll make my own, right? There's less chance that they've been infected with some kind of like horrible bacteria. What is it? It's like you got to be like a flesh-eating virus outbreak.
Wait,
right?
you mean you would You wouldn't pay $20 for a jar of pineapple spears and 50 cents for a thing of Kool-Aid. You'd rather buy your own pineapple and cut it.
No, they come pre-cut in the jars. I'm pretty sure. I've seen like many of the.
Oh, I know. I'm just saying, like, if you got to save on cost, right? You got to cut that pineapple yourself, and that sounds like work,
Okay. This is.
We got another one before we move
another
on.
super chat.
Yeah, we did from Fed Nugent.
Nice.
He sends $5. He says, "Am I the only one that actually thinks the Kool-Aid pineapple sounds good? Shit, do I have to turn in my white card?"
I don't know. I haven't tasted it. I don't even know what Kool-Aid tastes like, right? Because I'm not, I didn't grow up American. They didn't have that shit in Australia.
You've never had Kool-Aid?
I have never had Kool-Aid, right? And thus I am protected from the curse of Jim Jones.
Well,
basically.
I'm afraid you're so traumatized. We're going to have to send you to Eselin where you're just going to scream about Kool-Aid for 30 minutes.
Fucking never again. Never again am I going near those fucking people. I have so many fucking bad memories. Oh, mate, one stream, I'll have to fucking tell you all about it. Like all my fucking weird ass experiences, like with those fucking people. It's like, whoa.
Here's what we'll do. We'll get you a pipe. We'll both get a jar of pineapple spears, and we'll talk about it. Right? Get a nice sugar high going. Get the nicotine buzzing, and then you'll just let it out of your system.
Oh God. It's too harrowing. It's too harrowing to talk about. I'm telling you.
Yeah, what's going on?
What are you talking about? Too harrowing, and then you just bring this up. Oh, it's so scary. And then what? We got Shrek here
to go on Hirsch Road, and they sell pork chop sandwich. So I got me a pork chop sandwich. Oh, it look good, y'all. Look at these potatoes. Damn.
Look at these potatoes. And chat, what accent is this? Exactly. I know it's America, like from the South, like somewhere, but like, can anyone tell me precisely like what that accent is?
Oh, potatoes are warm and seasoned. They are called burgers to go.
Oh. Ooh. Ooh.
Let's see what this pork chop sandwich give me.
I hate the internet so goddamn much.
This is literally like something out of Boondocks. It's hilarious. Like you can literally just be like, right, like Boondocks, like, oh my God, right, okay, so like, look, that's 6 minutes. We're not watching all of that.
Are you sure?
I am sure, yeah. But this is like freaking hilarious, right? These ninjas have discovered the secret to oxtail.
Y'all, why we in this kitchen sipping, smoking, and we like, oh my God, an oxtail. And look how it looks like a hotel. Like, this is one pack of oxtail. Like, what is an ox?
What is an ox?
I didn't even catch that.
Why does it have a tail? So these bit, like, they literally thought like oxtail was just some like asteroid mystery meat or something, right? Like, I don't know, like just it come down in like, I don't know, like the KFC asteroid or some shit. Yes, it's a tail from an ox. Like, oh my God.
Dude.
The tail, like what?
It's a real living organism.
Like,
they are so high. It's a real living organism.
And finally,
is that Yakub at the bottom?
So legend has it, right, that when the Yakubians discovered the shapes, right, it affected them so deeply that they, in fact, originally discovered the black version of voguing, right? Many thousands of years ago, right? And they were very, very annoyed when like Madonna ripped it off because, you know, the white people, they do that. They like steal everything. So this is the original African version of voguing, right? Where they are throwing and embodying the shapes. I don't even know what the fuck I'm looking at, honestly, right?
Wait, what is this?
Okay, so one of the reasons why I fucking love AI. So apparently the Muslims have also discovered AI. This one's been like going around. This must be relatively old, or they're still using like old AI engines in the third world. I don't know, because this is clearly from like quite an old AI engine. But like, check this shit out.
كل نفس ذائقة الموت.
There's so much in this. So the women who are not being covered up, right, are being like cast into hell, or like severed. What's the Islamic name for hell? Is it Gehenna? Right, so they're going down to hell, and then of course all the prim and proper women who are like all covered up, you see they're being preserved. So she's reading a Quran there, right? They are preserved, and then they're also like fat though. I don't understand like what it is, okay? And then they I don't know, this is like Jinnah or whatever, like Islamic heaven, and then all of the angels who weirdly enough are not wearing the hijab and are also like quite fit, come and like hug them. So I don't understand. Are the angels don't have to like cover their hair? I'm so confused, bro. I have so many questions. Jannah is heaven. So any question you want like answered about Islam, severed has you, right? So that's like fucking hilarious.
Well, wait. They have number one, they have better Ozempic in heaven. All right. That's one. The other thing is, as you can see, there are sunny side up eggs in the river.
Oh my God.
Yes.
That's true.
So
oh my God. There are eggs in the river.
Yeah.
Oh, that is
it's all protein all the time. That's how they keep it off up there, you know.
I didn't even notice that. Holy shit. That's fucking hilarious. What happens to the eggs? It is. They're like
an egg and the other's like a joke.
Oh, dude. Oh, that's so weird. Oh, mate, that's so fucking weird. Okay, so are we ready, bros, for part 3 of the story of Yakub? The tale of his bulbousness and the Bulbasauri.
The Bulbasauri. Let's go.
I fucking love these. I love these things so much. Hang on, wait. Okay, wait, hang on. Did I lose my... lost my place.
Oh no.
Here we go. No, here we go. We got it. Okay, right. So these are getting longer, right? Like this is like a full 10 minutes, this one. So fucking awesome. Again, this is from Brother Ben X. Check his channel out if you're into this kind of like stuff. He's got more subscribers than me. So, you know, again, maybe I should like start a Hotep channel, you know.
Listen closely. We did not gather here for comfort.
Yes, your bulbousness.
Do you feel that? Something is changing. I feel it. Like the sky is watching us.
That's 59,999, and he makes 60,000.
You will examine every one of them.
And make sure that none of them have a foreskin.
Why does Yakub sound like Keir Starmer?
No. He's got more bass in his voice than Keir Starmer does.
Oh, okay.
Now go and bring me the first one.
We aren't just building a new world. We are making a new man. On this boat, there will be no weakness. If you can't take it...
I love how they're all pirates. from like the 1400s or like whatever. Like they're sailing on like what looks like a Spanish galleon or something. Oh fuck me, this is so awesome.
Your ass is out of here.
Step forward. Tell me, why did you come? Because I believe, sir. And if hardship comes, hunger, war, storms like this, I came to build, not to beg. Good. Unchain him. Feed him. He is one of the strong. Do not embarrass your people.
This is I realized, right, like last stream, I was, I don't know like when this is like supposed to be, but if they were taught Islam, right, then Islam didn't come about until like 400 AD. So I guess this is supposed to be like 450 AD or something like that.
Listen, you're getting too autistic about this. It's not about the era that the ship was built in. It's the fact that it's in the shape of a ship. It is ship shape.
Ship shape. Nice.
I can't do this. I want to go back. What did you say?
This is Sparta.
You look.
He got smaller. The proportions are crazy.
Swallowed by a shark. Oh my god!
I'm sorry. I was laughing too hard. He got swallowed by a shark.
Yeah, look at this. Look at this.
How did I miss that? It's like, but did you see the shark?
The shark's just like waiting there, right? Yakub, commander of sharks, leader of the Bulbasauri.
You look well fed.
Yes, sir.
How many times a day do you eat?
3.
You have 2 weeks to get down to 1 meal a day. You first go down to 2 meals, then work your way to 1 meal per day.
Please, I'm trying. If you can't lift, you can't build. No! Next.
What the fuck? So he's just like killing people and throwing them off the ship. Oh my god!
He's eliminating the weak. This
also,
is
I've got a question, right? If they're supposed to be like a people, they're supposed to build like a civilization. Where are the women? Right? Like, is this some new kind of like gay technology? Right? Like they're going to reproduce through the power of the BBC or something? I don't understand.
They have to go. See, they have to go get them.
Right.
That's what they have to do now.
They're going to go to the island of the white women and like.
Well, they have to lift boxes and get down to 1 meal a day and get like cut and all that stuff. This is what you get if you don't sign up for Axios Fitness, by the way.
That's right. Exactly.
Yakub ain't just leading us away. He's grafting us. They say he's making a new man. A man that will rule. But what if we ain't strong enough? Then we don't belong in the future.
Why do they have rosaries?
This ship.
No. They're Muslim. I think they call them worry beads.
Oh.
Prayer beads. Yeah, the Muslims have them as well.
Oh, I'm sorry.
The test.
This is wrong. Throwing the weak off the ship? That ain't righteous. You call it wrong. Persecution is worse than slaughter. Back in Mecca, we didn't have people working for us. We wasn't living in luxury. But we're supposed to be better than them. Yakub is freeing us.
If you can train yourself to eat only 1 meal and learn to fast, you'll have discipline for this mission.
10-4.
10-4? 10-4?
Oh my god. 10-4, Yakub. Aye,
Like a salute.
Oh, holy shit.
We are headed to the island. We will make a new man that will rule the world for 6,000 years.
Ooh. It's got a sign.
What about the weak? The weak will slow the future. And anything that slows the future dies.
Ooh,
dude,
anything that slows the future dies.
What was that? There was a sign out front, and we didn't even get to see what it was. It was all blurry.
Well, I hope it'll be in the next scene. Let's see.
Land.
It's like a rock attached to the ship.
What a great piece of land. It's like rocks and grass, and you know, it took them being like 20 feet away for it to be like, look, land.
Yeah, look, like Andrew's animatics, so like Assassin's Creed Yakub. They really should have done that. That would have been fucking hilarious, right? Like, would have sold like better than putting like, you know, a fucking ninja in Japan. Like,
I would have bought that. Like, shit,
yeah,
that sounds great.
Yeah, that would have legit been good. And then there would have been like all the diversity they want. You know what I mean? You could have as many black characters as you want.
We're stopping. Has to be. We've been starving.
Well, you know, I just thought of something actually.
Yeah. Look, they're wearing conquistador helmets.
The problem with the Assassin's Creed idea is that Assassin's Creed is traditionally an alternate history, like science fiction story, and this is just true.
Well, I mean, that's a good point. You raise an excellent point there, Aaron, I've got to say. But, you know, surely some artistic license could be taken with this holy story. You know?
No, this is exactly what happened. Conquistador helmets and all.
This is our last stop to eat and drink water. Use your time wisely, because once we make it to the island, it's time to get to work. When we get here, we have one mission, and that's to take this island.
Get over here! What's going on?
I don't know, sir. Figure it out, or you know what will happen.
The
follower's eyes light up.
Bags.
What the fuck?
He looks so confused. He's like lifting the bags like, wait, am I supposed to pick these up or put them down? I don't remember which one I'm supposed to do. Were we getting off the ship or on the ship?
This is weird. This is so weird.
The food is divided into small portions. It's not enough to fill them, just enough to survive.
Mr. Yakub, what happens when we reach that island? We will begin grafting. But this is not an overnight process. It will take time, centuries, generations. And me and you will not be here when our man is made.
When you say grafting, right, you mean like genetically like grafting? Again, there don't seem to be any women among you. like is this a really gay story, or are there going to be like women introduced?
No, he's gonna build a mad scientist lab and like stick a guy in a tube, and it's gonna suck out like DNA, and then it's gonna show him with big knives like cutting the DNA and then joining it together. That's my prediction.
Yes, that is a bald eagle.
Symbol of freedom.
You know, like I think AI is the perfect medium for this story because it's as like stupid, right, and like contradictory as the story itself, right? It really lends like
this,
to the
like the square barrel he's sitting on. You see that? Yeah. It's like a box and a barrel.
What, you never seen a box barrel before?
It's the sacred forbidden shape. I don't know what to tell you.
No, that's one of the forbidden shapes. I think you'll find one of the heretical shapes.
Today, we test their spirit. Put extra food where they can see it, and watch who betrays his own brother. What are you doing? Be quiet. Sir, he took it. Then we remove him.
Who among you stole from his brother?
No one stole, sir.
So this is like literally like the OG version of race communism. Interesting. I got to say, like, Yakub's head is looking particularly girthy in this shot. he's got a third brain going on there.
Senkai Tadawai. Toche Tombal Jewuderen. Bijam Baypan Swimming.
Wait! Please! Hey! You stole our food!
It's in our stomachs now.
What the fuck?
Oh, this is good.
So there are now black Spartans on the island. I thought they cast off and they were sailing to whatever, right?
Do you want it?
Let's go! Yes!
Literally Assassin's Creed, Yakub. This is fucking awesome.
Yes.
You came for food, now you'll eat dirt!
I thought they were supposed to be fighting the white man. This is a bit, like...
A bit what now?
Just like, wouldn't they be like, like you can join us? Like, I mean, do you hate Whitey as well, or you can come join us? You know what I mean, right?
He's making Whitey. Whitey's not on the scene yet.
Whitey doesn't exist yet.
Attention to the story, News Fist.
Right, of course. Thank you for reminding me.
You wanted your food back. Go search the ocean.
Listen to me. Today was not war. It was a warning. Pelan will not forgive weakness. Board the ship. Fix your mind. Because tomorrow, the mission begins. Pelan. It begins.
Also, isn't there supposed to be 60,000 of them?
Yes.
That's a lot of people for a boat like that. Like you would think.
They're in the other boat.
Oh,
you see it? It's right there behind the cliff. They're come on, man. They're in the other boat.
Right. Okay.
Contained? Contained where? Within us. In our seed. In our bloodline. Look closely. Even now, some are slightly lighter, some darker.
Some of us are closer to the whiteys.
Some of us are slightly lighter.
Oh my God.
So that's the way they're gonna do it. So wait, but that can't happen. That's not how biology. What is he gonna do?
Oh, I'm on tenterhooks, mate.
That is just difference. It does not mean a new man can appear. Every great change begins as a small difference. Within the darker man is the potential for lighter expression. Repressive? Hidden? How can you be sure? Because law governs birth. When two parents both carry a lesser seen trade, it can surface in the child. paired deliberately. You mean you could force it? If that child is then paired deliberately, and that pattern is repeated, the trait strengthens. Over generations.
Sorry.
Island of... Oh, there's the women.
Wait, there are women?
You're right there, right in the foreground. They were on the other boat.
Ah,
See?
all of a sudden. Right, okay.
Assalamu alaikum, family. It's your brother Ben X. As you can see, I'm on.
There he is. There's our guy.
Did he use his own face to model Yakub? Oh, mate.
He probably did.
Okay. This is
Donate to the Ko-Fi so we can donate to Brother Ben.
Yeah, that's right. Hey, wait. Yeah, okay. Hang on. We gotta find part 4. Hey, where is it?
Oh, I hope he didn't lose focus. There it is.
Wait, episode 2.
Episode 4.
Episode 4. Here we go.
Yes.
The grafting plan. Okay. God, I hope he makes more of these.
I know.
2 months to go. You can support the film here. Wait, hang on. I want to give him a shout out.
He totally deserves it.
Support Brother Ben X films. Oh my God. The incarceration.
Did you ever see Who Killed Captain Alex?
I did not. No.
That's the famous one that was a Ugandan action movie where it was like, super secret commando and they're like shooting each other.
No.
I can't believe you haven't seen. Just look it up. Who Killed Captain Alex?
Okay.
Best bits. You'll recognize it.
Okay. Right.
You're going to like it.
So, back to Yakub. Okay. Right. Oh, this is only 6 minutes. Fuck, we got half an hour to go.
That's what I'm saying. You got to look at Who Killed Captain Alex because I want to make a point real quick.
Okay.
The point is, Who Killed Captain Alex is a Ugandan folk film, and it's famous for being ridiculous. And if you watch it, you will not stop laughing because it's awful. Okay. But one of the key things about it is you can't figure out who the good guy is. You can't figure out who the bad guy is. There's just a bunch of people on screen shooting each other. And I'm not even sure you ever find out who Captain Alex is. It's just scenes. And that's kind of what I'm getting at with this Yakub thing is I can't tell if he's the good guy or the bad guy. Because at one point he's, showing the way to freedom. And at another point, he's talking about creating an alien evil race that they all hate. And then the next moment, they're all fighting and learning to train and all this stuff. There's no connective tissue on the morality of the story. Sorry, just...
Okay, right. Okay, well, there you go. Best moments. Okay, let's see what this is. The truth.
Then who killed Captain Alex? Who? What the fuck?
Hello, ntuse mu Kampala. Waliwo kyenda be kya glasses wansi wano kyemba nkuba. Target confirmed.
Target confirmed. Target yaglabiddwako. Enyonyi agirina.
Uganda's first and only action movie, by the way.
Fuck, man. I love like African film, like the shitty special effects. Oh my God.
Tugana maso. Why? What is it? I'm a digger. Chilean.
Oh my God.
Ugandan Ghetto Air Force.
Ugandan Ghetto Air Force. Oh my God. I'd love to watch that film. gay ninjas from outer space. Did you ever see that? I don't know whether it gets struck.
Man, the man is killing us, man.
Over.
It almost looks like he's really getting shot at.
Drop the bomb, man.
Dropping the bomb, man. Oh, fucking hell.
Commando!
Kumfanye hatumuombe
Aiga mafia.
Oh man.
I did nothing.
This sound mixing is so fucking terrible.
I know. So this is what I'm saying is like, this is the best bits, right? But if you watch the whole movie, you learn nothing new.
Oh, dude. It's just like, they just like mute the entire background noise and drop in like an audio line, a voice line.
I'm innocent. Look at that.
Oh my
There's
god.
so much soundboard material in this movie.
Oh yeah, totally.
You're all dead. I will kill you all.
Oh, holy shit.
In sequel. Mafia. Let me chin too. I'm a commander. He's hit.
Oh Jesus Christ.
I'm a man. Sibu. Will you marry me?
There's a guy doing the woman's voice.
What? No.
Hang on. Are these guys basically like the Ugandan version of a podcaster? They're like, I'll just pretend to be a girl and they all love me. I'll ADR in it. I'll put it all in later.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Operation Cut Tiger's Ball. Oh my god.
Now you're gonna see. This is how we do action in Uganda. The commando, the new military commander. He fights drugs and uses drugs.
He fights drugs and he uses drugs.
No, he fights drugs by using drugs. he makes sure there's no more drugs on the street by making sure he takes them all.
Oh
my god, this is amazing.
Bastard!
Oh my god, the voice line drop-ins are amazing. Oh well, that was very educational.
You're welcome.
Oh my god. Right.
Sorry, it's the first thing I thought of when I was starting to I was trying to figure out, like, is he the good guy, is he the bad guy? I thought of when I watched that movie and I was like, I have no idea what's going on.
Do you want to check Venmo? Again, as well?
Yeah.
Let me see. We got nothing on Ko-Fi. come on, bros. Drop a little someone in the Ko-Fi. Is the Ko-Fi like working? Has anyone had any like problems with the Ko-Fi? I just want to know. It was like, God, I don't know.
Nothing on the Venmo.
Nothing on the Venmo. Okay, right. So we will take you back to part 4 of Yakub.
Is this the place?
It don't look like much.
This place feels unfamiliar. We'll make it ours.
See how they have cast us out. Now, if you will choose me as your king, I will teach you how to return.
We will not remain what they cast away.
We chose you before we ever left.
Then rise and build.
Right. Oh, Bulbasaur.
Rise and build. Well, we built an X pen.
Okay.
He sees farther than we do.
That's why we follow.
If we build this right, they won't cast us out again.
Doctor, minister, nurses, cremator, come.
What I'm about to tell you stays here. Doctor, listen well. Let all the people come to you who want to marry. If there come to you 2 real black ones, take a needle and get a little of their blood. Do we test for disease? No. You go into your room and pretend to be examining it. See whether their blood would mix. Then, come and tell them that they will each have to find another mate.
So, right. But how are they testing the blood exactly?
With the test tubes that were on the other boat.
Right. Okay. I mean, okay. Right.
Because their blood does not mix.
You give them a certificate for the minister, warning him against marrying the couple. When there comes to you 2 browner ones.
Wait. So they've got like ministers. Like, what religion is this supposed? Like, what, Islamic? Like, so they got like an imam, or I'm so confused, bro. Like,
I don't know. I'm so confused.
This is very snazzy coded, right? Like, if they are too dark, do not let them marry.
Take a pretended test again.
Mr. Yakub, you want me to pretend? I want you to obey! When 2 who are lighter come before you, you will come back and tell them it does mix. Soon, children will be born among our people. Some will come dark, and some will come lighter. When a child is born dark, it must not live. You will prick the brain.
Whoa, Yakub.
Easy there. He's growing a little mustache, mate. Is what? Fucking hell.
And the child will die quickly. If the mother is watching closely, you must not let her see what you do. Yeah, but what if she does see what we are doing? Then what? You will lie to her. Tell her she has given birth to an angel.
What the fuck is this?
Dude.
Is this why the NHS is so fucked up at the moment? Is
Yakub running the NHS?
Oh my god.
We have an enemy on shore. It's time to fight again. Prepare yourselves.
Wait. So all of a sudden the women show up.
It's boys versus girls now.
They're planning all of this stuff that don't have any women. I'm so confused. That's not how babies are made.
I thought you were a scientist, man.
Maybe if they like we will try very, very vigorously.
Can we get Yakub a third brain?
Stand down! Didn't you say we have to fight? Damn it, I said stand down! Now do it or you're done!
Done?
Gentlemen, the bitches have arrived.
Welcome.
He changed his mind pretty quick.
Did you think we were going to graft without women?
Oh, there we go. Oh, man, he got us. He got us. All the guys are like, oh, thank God.
Yakub, I have been trying to make children, but it is not working. You must try harder.
Graft harder.
You now share in this labor. Soon, children will be born among our people. And each of you will play your part. When Yakub isn't around, you answer to me.
No, I don't.
You will respect.
Oh, dominated. Oh, man.
She's a black mommy dummy.
That's not good, man. He just got cucked right in front of Yakub. He ain't coming back from that.
Respect isn't taken. It's earned.
When the child is taken from the mother, it must not return. The child will be carried beyond the camp. If there are beasts nearby, the child will be given to them.
The world you know today will not remain as it is. What we are beginning here is not merely separation. It is the careful design of a new people.
Fucking what? So these chicks just like rock up, and Yakub's like, right, so we're gonna breed with all of you, and then a bunch of the kids we're gonna like give them to the wolves.
And they're like, this sounds like a sacred mission.
Fucking dude.
Speak of creating something new. But these are still our people, our families, our children. If we begin separating them, begin choosing who may marry and who may not, what exactly are we building from this?
Building the whites.
Uh-oh. Yeah, we don't want that, though. You know, he's a bad guy. We don't want that to happen. No.
One day we will blame them for all of our problems.
Well, that was quick.
Because I'm making a man that will rule.
Is this considered evil?
Only time will tell. From the doctor, to the nurse, to the cremator. If any of you disobeys,
Oh, that's it?
Mate, I was hoping there'd be more.
Brother Ben, we need you, dude.
Brother Ben. Mate, we need more. Oh my god. So that's the end of the that's the end. Oh, we got a super chat. From Ko-Fi supporter. For $20. Testing. Oh, thank you very much. Whoever that was. Yeah, so it does look like Ko-Fi is working. It is working. The stream just sucks ass. It's Thank you very much, whoever that was, for the 20. I appreciate that. Oh my God.
I don't understand. We watched Ugandan action movies.
we watched the tale of Brother Ben. Oh my God. So I guess that's basically the end of the show. I don't have any more bros. I'll just here, I'll give you a look at Yakub's like head while we wrap up.
Wow. What is this? Was this one we watched before?
I don't know. I've still got like the stack from last week because there's a whole bunch of stuff like we didn't really like actually get to, and a lot of it's kind of like it's sort of like Hotepin. Oh, it seems like it was Christos who sent the super chat. Thank you, Christos. I appreciate that, man.
Yeah, thanks to everybody who donated. That's always very nice.
Yes, indeed. Thank you, everyone who donated to Ko-Fi and to the Venmo. Let's just say a quick goodbye to the chat. Andrew's Animatics, Sete Sapiente, Origin Party, Christos, Dread, Glenn Llewellyn, Grey Jack-Eye, Top Rob. Who else we got? Total Blackout Painting. Thanks for coming, man. Anybody else? Is Pokem Strokem in the chat? He must have like missed. CVA, good to see you, man. User being banned. All the fellas are here. 007, of course. Dillweed. And I think that's as far back as I can like scroll. Thank you so much for coming, everyone. We'll be back. And Vorpal Anvil, of course. Let's not forget Vorpal Anvil. And Vorpal Anvil.
He's just in the back going, don't forget me. We'll never forget you.
You want to shout out. Now's the time to say you'll forever hold your peace. We will be back next Thursday, same time. I don't know what we're going to do next week. I'll have to like figure it out, basically. But thank you, bros. And Dissident Night, of course. Bas Klutwijk. Last words, Aaron. Any famous last words?
This is how we make action movie in Uganda. I don't know, man. It was fun, everybody.
Oh, it was fun. We'll try and find something else like funny to do like next week. Oh, I'm so weirded out about that thing with the nuns. I didn't even see, because I haven't watched it like for ages. Maybe did it all come from Yakub? Is it the mystery of the shapes? Right? Did the moose pick up the forbidden shape? I've got so many questions. I have so many questions.
I have no answers, but I mean, I was going to say one thing about the nun thing.
Yeah, you go for it. Yeah.
I thought Wilhelm Reich was like kind of a goofy person, like, because what I heard about was the cloud busting thing, the cloud gun.
Yeah.
Which is an amazing looking piece of junk. I mean, I'm pretty sure the FBI confiscated it or something. They raided him at one point.
Yeah, because he was selling organ accumulators, and basically it was a scam. And then the FBI got him for selling medical stuff without a license, and probably other shady shit, because he was like a massive subversive. And yeah, it was like a whole bunch of like tubes. I don't know. I guess I gotta look into this more. Maybe we'll do something like more on Wilhelm Reich and his like stupid crap.
Yeah, because my impression was that he was an eccentric, right? But when you actually read what the stuff he was writing, it's some of the worst stuff I think I can imagine. And he was just walking around running things like this. He's got students all over the West altogether that believe this kind of thing.
I mean, I would have checked his hard drive, if you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Right. Like, check all back in those days, checked his closet, Also, so Sadie says, sorry, it was the FDA, not the FBI.
The FDA? Okay.
Yeah, the FDA, Food and Drug Administration, because he was selling like therapeutic stuff that was deemed to be like a scam. But of course, the way I first heard this was that he had made this incredible medical breakthrough, right? And the man wanted it, suppressed, and like
Yeah.
that's why, because he could. That's right, because he said the organ accumulator could cure cancer, and the FDA takes a bit of a dim view of people saying they can like cure cancer if there isn't like evidence. And I wonder if that was like one of the first cases of that happening. And now it's just gotten like out of control, and you can't like even use like ivermectin or anything like that. It's like, yeah.
It's crazy. I'm just looking at his Wikipedia page now. This got significantly longer.
Yeah.
In
So
just the space of 5 years since I last read about this guy.
So says on August 23rd, 1956, the FDA supervised the destruction of 6 tons of Wilhelm Reich's books, journals, and papers at the Gansevoort incinerator in New York City. That's right. And the way it was always framed was like, this was an incredible like loss to science and stuff like that. But I mean, I wonder what was in those papers. You know what I'm saying, right? Like, given what we know about his interest in people of a certain age.
Mhm.
Like, I wonder if there's another one of those like situations where he had like a whole bunch of like scientific CP or something.
Oh
like
yeah,
that.
I'm sure of it. Oh man.
But officer, this CP is for science.
Yep. We've heard that one before.
6 tons of books, journals, and that's a lot of paper. Like, what the fuck, dude? 6 tons?
I don't know. Like I said, I haven't looked into this in a while. There's a lot more here now. There really is.
Yeah. We got to look into this. We got to look into this because as I said, I've read some of his like weird books. Like I read the thing on the origin of the Bion. We could like look into his version of the authoritarian personality, where he basically reckons like fascism is caused because you don't get enough dick, all that kind of like stuff. I reckon that'd be like really interesting.
There's endless material for the show called Clown-Based Lifeforms.
Indeed. So thank you very much, everyone, for watching. We'll be back next Thursday. Have a great time, everyone. Thank you to everyone who super chatted. Good night.
Good night.